Customize notification items.
All right, folks. All right, hello and welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, episode 17. We are coming to you straight from the cloud. That is right, tonight we will be on the Parsec format. We have a good amount of people joining up tonight, 9 in total. Some killers, some faces we definitely haven't seen in a while at Wednesday Night Fights, so gonna be exciting to see, if they're still on point in their form. And so on the mic tonight will be the wonderful, the fantastic, you know him, you love him, he's a regular here, Kraken Atkins, and also Monkey4012 as well. How you both doing tonight?
Doing good. What's up, y'all? My name is Master Cheap, or Kraken Atkins. I don't know. Ready 30. What is my name tonight? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm Kraken Atkins. Yeah. So what's going on?
Look, man, I'm sorry. I forgot to change that before we got live.
Yeah, I was looking at the stream and I was like, "What's your name right now?"
No, this Kraken Atkins. Happy to be here on a Wednesday. Hope y'all are doing well. We got some great matches tonight, and happy to be on the mic with the Samogus Monkey4012. What's going on?
Nothing much. I'm looking forward to these matches. A lot of some new faces and some old faces that haven't come into the scene in a long time. So a bit of both, and it's going to be exciting. Plus the regulars. So excited to see how these players are going to fend off against each other.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. The Parsec nights are, you can always tell when there's like a new face coming in because you got to accept the friend request for the server. So somebody that's been recruited from PS4, Energizer, Makoto Lene action we may be seeing tonight there in the bracket, but alongside everybody else that we've seen before, a couple people that we haven't seen in a while, like I said, Lord Host of Dong, excited to see him back into the fold, but definitely be a good night of BBTAG action. Not much changes around here, folks. It's been over a year. Matrino link in the chat. WNF letter O21_17 BBTAG for free 50-cent donation. More on that later, though, as I believe the first match is getting set up here. Lon is attempting to join the server. Who is Lon fighting?
Lon will be fighting Orax.
Cool.
First matchup tonight.
Lon, former the Rose, if he's going to go against with the Narukami Yumi or his tried and true waifus of Ore and Yuko, and Orax with Yang plus X at this point.
Yeah, essentially, we've seen Yang, Elizabeth. I wanted to call her every character but Elizabeth. I even wanted to call her Margaret for a second, though. That's Elizabeth. And Yang Ruby from Orax.
Mm-hmm. As well as Yang Narukami every so often. So a bunch of characters to pocket. Maybe based on matchups. Happens with a lot of players. And Lon most likely is the same whenever his waifus cannot play. Try and true Yumi will get the job done.
True. Except Lon is a part of the Homie Council homies. Lon has actually been putting in a lot of work on the Heart lately. It's Heart Shirogane. It's a spooky team. That's right. Yeah, Heart Shirogane. So I'll be interested to see if they're going to go with that or where either of these players are going.
I was not going to say the team because I was like, let me see if he remembers. If he does, I won't say it. But yes, the Sploogie McNoodle team of Heart and Shirogane. Very annoying. Very oppressive.
True.
And so the first match would be Lon Lily. Interesting to see both players. I do believe they actually enter or play against each other, I think, PC tag wise, as well as, every so often in PS4. Since Lon has been entering PS4 as of late as well.
Yeah, they're both pretty PC tag natives, but they do have that Sony option for Lon, as you said, a little bit recently. So definitely two players that have a lot of matchup knowledge against each other. I think they're having some controller difficulties at the moment here. Let me see something.
Yeah, I think it was something about Lon sometimes tries to use his adapter, and it's because of how Parsec works. He doesn't need to use the adapter or converter, I guess, for his PS4 controller.
Let's see.
I did have some. I remember him bringing that up every so often. Or it could actually just be Orax, and I'm lying through my teeth. I hope not.
I'm going to reset gamepads for them. Let me ping them and let them know. Rex and Lonathan Lily. And then it's a right click right there, and then let's see what happens. Okay, I hear one. Do I hear two? I don't hear two. Y'all hitting buttons?
Thankfully, I know that I don't need my converter. Okay, just making sure, Lon. That's it, because it can go past us every so often.
I'm gonna assume the buttons are here. Let's go. Okay, they hit the buttons.
Blaze blue, cross tag battle.
But yeah, should be figuring stuff out here shortly. Player 1 is moving, player 2 still isn't. That is odd.
We can ask maybe who's moving, and then we can just find out who isn't moving from there. So who has control of player 1 is essentially player 2 has not been.
Oh, they're here. All of a sudden, they're both moving. I don't know why.
We're in another rock and just say, let's go.
Oh, I'm right. Yeah, I'm not going to ask any questions. That's fine by me.
Nope.
All right. I request a Discord stream in the near future to the Voice of God. Hopefully the prayers are answered. But yes, it looks like they are going to be going underway. There it is. All right, but yeah, there's been a couple of WNFs that we've had lately that have been kind of Yang ridden between kind of the three amigos with Orax, E2 Deku, and then the occasional Blessed Guzman Gaming 1 type of appearance. They all play very differently, even though like they have some teams that are shared between them. They all kind of have a different approach to the game. For Orax specifically, I think although they are Yang-centric, I mean, they can kind of slow things down a bit more. I mean, I think it's a bit, like, apparent in their nature of, specifically when they play the Yang Elizabeth. You know, they are really looking for that point to where they can go Unga, but they prefer to do it safely, go behind that beam, get some air blockable setups going on there. So a very interesting play style there in comparison to the other two Yangs.
Yeah, it's well, anything that has Liz, right? It's one of those things where the point character gets to truly, get one mix with Beam, and how good the 5P is from Liz, right? You can get a good left-right mix-up. She does enable, right? But she, when she's on point, she kind of suffers if not supported with the right assist. But Yang assist, being on the good side, can actually support her. But yeah, once you usually see Liz, you think my point character is gonna mix you up 10 times worse. And right now, Lon is going, yes, true Narukami Yumi. And, okay, actually using the Teddy. Interesting.
Wow. Yeah, so I can't say I've seen this team before. I can't say I've tried it before either, like a Yang Teddy comp. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. What's the ideology around this one? I mean, off the bat, 5P is like amazing no matter who you're playing. So
I do believe that I think there was East Coast player, I do believe like Teeter or something that does indeed use this team. But yes, what was it? Teddy actually having the fastest 5P in the game, going at 8 frames, where universally are 12 to 13. So very good and obnoxious that do sandwich. And there it is, round start, 5P.
Yeah, interesting. Not only doing that round start to have that fast assist behind, but the Yang with the armor in the back too.
Switch shoulder tackle. Okay. Good push block. Does not want to take BZO, but now Kami finds another way inside.
Yeah, welcome to a bunch of blocks from pressure cross combo to really amplify. Nice push block to avoid the overhead.
Good thinking, realizing the IED over and just active switching out. Who's gonna get the drink? Who's gonna get the drink?
No. Oh, I think she checked into it.
Yeah, he did.
All according to plan. All right, Ron. Oh, that was cheat. Okay. Wow, not gonna get the first punish.
Actually, kind of interesting if that is indeed unblockable or not. Will 6P actually catch their jump frames? It's kind of interesting. More research would be done in the later time. Right now is Orax's time to play. True. Swinging that 5B. Very good button.
Yeah, you can see Orax trying to contest the air snowbirds, was able to do so with his barrel. Oh, there's something behind! Oh, wow.
You are risking your character in front of you, but manages to get Teddy out. Ooh, JC, 5P, 6 cent, yes. Oh, did not expect it to actually take the get the wall bounce like that. But this should be a dead Teddy. Maybe use one bar.
I think so. Might not be Versus Gauge. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
worst in the world.
Yeah, Yang sitting at res 3, fine.
Oh no!
Nice.
Didn't watch the toes.
All right, now this is anyone's game right now. Wow, no res soon. There it is.
Oh.
Cross up JB, and OX takes game 1.
Yes, definitely. Orax digging deep there. I mean, Lon had that drop combo. It felt like it was a bad situation, but it ended up, honestly, maybe even being a better situation, just being able to get that reset mix and make quick work of that Teddy. But still, Orax hanging on strong, made that solo Yang comeback without semblance, if I'm not mistaken. It was just pure outplay.
Yep. One of the great things is moving around, using Teddy's air mobility to try and stall out Yumi. Great approach, and it kind of made it so Yang kind of had the most health throughout the match as well. So even if she came in 2v1, she did have a bunch of help to play around with before even going to Semblance, which she didn't need. This is game 2. Ooh, early burst.
True. Yeah, so when it comes to this Teddy, I mean, we're seeing like a lot of the 5Bs come out from Orax. We're seeing some item placements, but actually in a similar fashion to what we see with the Elizabeth gang from Orax. They're trying to maybe yank some Q and draw some items. It's interesting. Oh, force sandwich? Push block out.
Good push block. Oh, good call out actually from Lon, using 5B to punish the Yang's 5B, but Orax gets a hit with Tay. Oh, but does not confirm. Good DP out. Kind of question, maybe Lon wanted to actually get the CC, but maybe move forward and put the screen.
50.
Oh, block the 5C. This is Parsec, so you do get to see the frame time.
Oh, just active fox back to the Yang off of the 5B. Oh, that's going to be a burst punish. Alright, are we going for a reset here? Maybe.
Now we're going to go for that unblockable that we saw earlier. No, yes. Oh, the overhead, JC.
Force to burst. Yeah, basically just choosing who you want to play at that point, because there was definitely a threat of Narukami dying. Brought in the Yumi, Orax was ready, and we'll be solo Narukami for the rest of this match for Lon.
Yep, Bionic Arm right now. Oh, trying to get the force line, which was giving Teddy, but it didn't matter. Twice, Lon has gone hit low. I may be expecting the JC. She is close to the corner, so you know she does get a bit of mix, because now she can combo if she is indeed in the corner. But Orax with this Teddy actually putting in a lot of work. 2-0 right now.
That is correct. Things are looking solid. I'm really interested in the game flow that's going on here, because I don't know if we've seen a lot of like synergistic like situations that be happening between the two. I feel like Orax is kind of playing like almost a single player game in most instances, at least in the neutral game between Yang and Teddy. But I mean, it's just working out. I mean, like the gameplay is so solid. There's some combo drops from Teddy that are not leading to super bad situations. But there we go, a 6P and a DP.
Yep. Ooh. Okay. And it also looks like one of those things where Orax is not kind of used the same way with like Liz, where he doesn't approach unless he has Teddy 60. So right now, mix in the corner. Wow, JC does not care about the mix-up.
Yo, I like it. Why tech the throw when you can simply JC? Okay, okie dokes. There's that situation again!
Oh, a bit too. I think he did it too early. That's why 2B didn't have any info.
Ooh, man, okay. Nice air call here from Lon, trying to push the corner.
Oh. These actual DPs from Orax has been putting in work, making sure that it stays his turn.
They've been super on point after that EX Bear Screw crossing up. Lon just not ready for it. Look at all this block stun. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, it's no punish on the burst, but that's good. Hopefully Lon can, take this momentum right now. Okay, make it burst safe. She's gonna go into Semblance. What's the safe jump? JA. Okay. Ooh, okay, good burst. Now have Yang recover all this health. She is already in Semblance now.
Okay. Yeah, lots of blocks in here.
Yeah, that was actually very unfortunate. The fact that Lon actually moved forward, so it actually pushed her away from the Yang 5B.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, unfortunately wasn't able to get a pickup off that Yumi 5P. I guess the streak of DPs here from Orax has still been completely on point.
Oh, no punish. Actually, okay, was actually waiting for the barrel. Didn't work out for him. Now he's running away, trying to set the choice. Gets open up with the 6P. Oh. Maybe trying to be cheap. You going with like process reset? Well, no, regardless. Ooh. Any button? No. No punish though.
Scrambling situation where Rampage time as well finds it low, but no pickup for Lon, and just a 5B to get through all those hits being thrown in my face.
Yep, and that is game 2C EX and going would have gone to Bionic Arm regardless, and Orax takes it 3-0 over Lon.
That is correct. What a very interesting first game for us to have here at WNF. You know, the debut of a team that I haven't seen from Orax before, and it was played in such an interesting way. You know, I had like kind of the small criticism in the beginning of like it was very odd to see how the team was playing together, but I feel like in that game 3 we really got to see it shine. And the very odd thing was the really slow down of the pace that Orax was implementing with that Teddy of like really trying to maintain that life lead they had over Lon, not taking too many risks and really slowing down the game. That was excellent stuff.
Yes, it's also one of those things to maybe Lon's, you know, credit that he just does not know the Teddy matchup right. There is very few Teddys, right? As a Guel, as a character that as well as the character is, right? You kind of don't see that character repped as much, right? And maybe that bit Lon, right, not having the character matchup.
Could be. Well, either way, Orax will be moving on to fight the winner of Zero Shadow Blood and Energizer, as we do have a stat bracket tonight. If you guys want to take a look at it, exclamation point bracket in the chat, we'll bring it up. If we're revisiting old topics, though, there's that match Reno. Of course, use that code WNF letter O21_17 BBTAG for that free 50-cent donation to the pot. We are currently sitting at $7. So if you want to increase that even more, the free 50-cent donation can go a long way. Be sure to check out the site as well. There's some sponsor quests you can follow that will add more free money to the pot. Guzman Gaming 1 is right there at 10 cents. You're following Guzman on Twitter, 10 cents to the pot. That's some nice free money. But yeah, if you want to do a direct donation, that's also an option. We would greatly appreciate that. And if you want to receive something for that donation, Marketplace has you hooked up. Kite Books, shout outs to Christian and the gang with the latest and greatest manga in the land, the Shed That's Genri Saki-san series, Lone Life from the Otherworld series. My dad's Queen of VTubers, Our Maid is Way Too Annoying, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Gotcha Girl Core and Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, all in the Matching the Marketplace. Great manga. And so I'm trying to keep change as well. Azure, Lane, Girls Frontline, Fate, Go Princess Connecting, Quintessential Quintuplets. But yes, that code WNF letter O21_17 BTAG for the free 50-cent donation. And since this is a Parsec night, exclamation point PS in the chat if you want to use that Ko-Fi link. Shout out to Paul Lay for providing Parsec servers for these WNF Parsec editions we've been able to do. You can do a direct donation there, and that goes towards Parsec server upkeep.
You got it, Chief.
All right, so the score on that was 3-0 for Orax, right?
Yes.
True.
And what would be the next match we will be showing?
1 second. We do have 2 of our players signed up for other games, so all right, yeah. 1 sec. We will be having E2 Deku and J Gacha Koozie.
All right. So yeah, I actually might have misspoke earlier, and as I said it, I kind of realized in the moment. I said there's the 3 amigos of Yang players here at WNF. It seems like that may be recently expanding to a Mount Rushmore of where there is Guzman, there is E2 Deku, there is Orax, but recently there's also a J Gacha 5Bs list that has been going into the Yang territory as of late with Yang Ruby.
Yeah, and one of the newer teams has a bunch of pocket characters that he likes to try out, and as a preference of liking the character or not. And right now he is sticking, or has been sticking, with the Yang Ruby. So, interesting, as well as E2 Deku, known for the Ruby Yang already. So, are we going to be getting the mirror match, or are we going to be getting one of the many teams that BC plays?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. This is honestly kind of a dream match for me because I have made no secret about it. I'm a really big fan of Jay Gotcha BZ Yang. Like I think it's like his calling. I think that it's a character that he's should really consider putting some more resources into. But this is probably on tape somewhere. I can't remember the first match of his Yang that I commentated, but like verbatim, I said like, "Yo, he has went to the book of Ichi Deku when it comes to this Yang." Because like some of their playstyle similarities really kind of match up in my opinion. So seeing them actually be able to face off, if it's truly the mirror, I'm really excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, don't want anything curse Yang mirrors. We already seen what has happened through countless Wednesday night fights. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But by me saying that, it will happen because I'm now a commentator.
Such is life.
Well, BZ is known for the Ruby hide, but again, right, as stated, he has been picking up the... oh, I'm assuming this is a button check.
Yeah, button check for now, seemingly. Or not, Gordash, run it. I like it.
Get ready.
I can actually see this team working. Just having Gord 5P, Gord 6P, just having us just swing from there, full screen. Yo, I see it now.
True.
Gordo wouldn't mind having a 6P like that anyways. 5P's nice for him.
I can see it working now, but like just seeing those two characters together, it's a very like nostalgic 1.0 looking ass team. Like
1.0, 1.3, I can see this team being used somewhere in the netcode or somewhere in bracket. Hashtag I miss offline.
Same. Soon.
Yeah, soon TM. The Ruby Yang, I'm assuming that would be BZ player 2.
Yo, this is really happening.
Oh,
let's go. Man, they put it on auto as well, so you know the DMCA is coming up fat. But we're here. Jay Gotcha BZ versus E2 Deku, Yang, Ruby, Miri.
Yes.
Couldn't stand another minute.
Now you have to do the handshake, do 5B plus 6B round start, please. That is the degenerate, the handshake of gentlemen.
True.
Well, Ruby, you having fun?
Let's see if they're going to be following that moral code. I'm telling you, they're cut from the same cloth. I'm expecting... I will curse anything. Here we go, game 1.
One start. Oh, wait, they're playing honest? No.
Wait, I think they both knew what each other were capable of. I was just like, I don't know.
Great. Okay. So it looks like, well, the default, yeah, player 2 is indeed Jay Gotcha. And player 1 is Deku. Oh. Wow, okay, actually, Ruby privileges, they made just the burst as a whole cliff. Okay, double comeback, baby fake jump. 2B again. Yeah, I actually think it was the best and worst idea to give BZ a button that has armor.
Just great.
He's making sure that it works. There is another one.
Yup. Oh my gosh. Yo, just keeping her. Whoa, trying to reset with a throw in between. Fantastic idea.
Yeah. Good DP on the IED. And right now, is it the student has become the master over the teacher? Because this is looking all BZ right now.
Yeah, he is in there for sure. Gets the mix.
5P. Oh, okay. 214. And then I'm pretty sure by then 214 ABA into 5P would have still killed. And BZ taking game 1 rather convincingly. Just scrambles and 5Bs, 2Bs.
All right, so I did message I pinged them both just in case, and E2 Deku has confirmed that they're actually in fact player 2 side.
Oh, they are player 2?
Yeah, E2 Deku is player 2 side.
Oh, wait, who's taking the colors then? Oh, so I'm assuming BZ is actually using the color whites palettes then. Okay.
Well, Ruby,
Indeed.
you having fun yet? Of course, I get to fight with you.
To be fair though, E30 was the real reason I messed up. It was clearly not because I didn't know, because the name said I did. No. I'm not.
I was right there with you.
Yeah.
Deku is a moving. Ooh!
Oh.
Okay, meeting armor with armor. Works out in BZ's favor this time. Wow, oh my God. They're on a different plane of like BBTAG playing at this level. I have no idea.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. DP. Easy DP.
Okay, so yeah, Semblance is a pop.
Ooh, caught, most likely caught jumping, and is actually gonna lose Yang for that.
Not bad at all. BZ definitely picking up the pieces, just forcing the Solar Ruby out of Ichideku and a DP on the incoming.
Okay. 2C. Okay. 4P, where's the mix-up? 6P. Come on, guys. No, she still gets one more mix. What is it?
Oh my god, going for the 6P. Yeah, I think he wanted the 6P to have her linger longer to get more mix potential, but yeah, Ichideku was not in Flux Run, so that man was out of there.
Easy button.
Bruh.
Fine. Yes, that is a dead Ruby.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah, just gotta be careful of leaving Ichideku at the whims of doing whatever they want to do.
That had to be that, like, she flew with that JC.
Quite cursed. Yeah, that's gonna be really hard to get over somebody that plays Yang.
Yeah, what was it? The overhead you can duck it, and for some characters you can indeed get punished. Ruby's out. Oh! Didn't believe. That's fine.
Yeah, she is still turned up. Oh, and just what I was about to say. You get like a 5B or a 2B, that should be great. And I mean, the DP punish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BB on the board, 1-1.
Woohoo!
Not bad at all. Yeah, in the 2v2, that looked a lot cleaner from BZ. Like, BZ was able to get Ichideku's Yang into Semblance pretty early, made it a 2v1 in a pretty quick fashion as well, so definitely tightening up in comparison to that game one.
It's also one of those things where you can notice that BZ calmed down a bit, right? And he just let Ichideku DP, I think, twice or 3 times, and that honestly was what gave him the game, right? So good change between aggressive play and then just a bit of slow pace. Armor! Oh my god.
I'm just listening to you talk about BZ transition with both games while they both hit maybe 10 beat in a matter of 2 seconds.
Ooh. Did it too early? Wow, TRN. Okay.
Alright, but even here. Oh, the reversal and got him.
Yep. 6P? Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that's kind of a common thread I'm seeing here of BZ trying. They want 6P to hit, but like if there isn't anything enforcing Ichideku to not move, and he's playing Ruby, that man is out of there, and those nice air buttons are coming into play.
Yep. Had the right idea with the 171, but unfortunately just got grabbed out of it and bursted around into Yang possibly dying. Yep, both Resident Super will be needed. Yep.
Barely, but yep, that will do it. So BZ loses the Yang factor, just got the Solar Ruby level 2 Resonance, and a great life leading Ichideku's favor that's only going to get bigger. Oh my gosh! Oh my, what?
Yeah, so she actually has a Narukami where she can actually combo off the very tipper of her DP and stuff like that. But it's also one of those things where maybe BZ wasn't aware of those situations. But if you actually pay attention to your diamonds, right, you can see if they're gonna go for a cheesy reset with a DP unblockable and stuff like that. BZ wasn't aware, and Ichideku wasn't actually great. Confirmed from DP into 4A.
Definitely. Oh, wow. Okay, so this time, recognize that he's playing against a Yang player and that it was going to get ducked, but called the Ruby 6P behind it. That was smart.
Yes, and it's one of those unironic things where BB so great at calling out and baiting grabs and whatnot, but right now he's not teching.
True. Oh, scramble. Oh, Yang 4P.
Okay. Yep. No DP, no burst. There it is.
Wow. Yeah, I was just fishing for that jump C, but yeah, BB was nowhere in sight of getting this whiff punish. Ah, man. Ooh.
Air cancel? No.
Ooh, wow. That's going to get a damage.
Yep, 10k. Shoulder. Yep, 10k. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, you should let it rock, but nope, never mind. Oh, but just didn't have the combo. That definitely would have been a dead Ruby.
Yes, and well, luckily for what was it? For BZ, that Ichideku has no meter to actually work with right now. 4P. Gonna try and punish that. Yes. With your mix. Oh, find out maybe be a DP or something.
Oh my gosh, really need to be careful
Oh.
switching like that. Oh, and yeah, given there's no leader, I think we got a dead Ruby on deck. Yeah, activate the cross combo, nothing to worry about. Alright, well, BZ pumped the brakes a little bit, trying to maintain a life lead, but it looks like it's just going to be coming all down to the Yang now. Oh, if there was a C follow-up, I actually could have been dead. Just wasn't ready.
Oh, didn't believe. Grab, just, yep, bionic arm. Alright, you're gonna go pop rep, okay. Now this is anyone's game, because she will one-touch you.
Indeed, yo,
But
he's going ham.
Be careful, because Itsudeku could easily build up Astro. Maybe that's what he's thinking, because anything else would not kill. Good fireball trick.
Oh no!
Yep.
DMCA? Oh no,
No.
he ran out!
Yep. Very fortunate for BZ. Still one player, one touch for both players. Cross up JP. That is a safe jump.
Love the sweet Ruby swinging those buttons and able to catch that tech. Is that 2-1 or is that 3-1?
3-1 in E2 Deku's favor.
There it is. Good stuff to E2 Deku. Moving on in the bracket.
Yes, and your reward for that is now going to be to face another Ruby in your fave scrub.
Uh-oh. Mad Gang Rubies. Oh, is that BBTAG Argentina? With the raid with a party of 18. Welcome, y'all. Good to see you. Always a pleasure.
E2 Deku won that 3-1?
Yes.
Alright.
Correct.
Currently we have Josuke playing against Critical Existence on another setup. So yeah, if he's still available, yeah, I'm gonna ping E2 Deku to get ready for another match.
Nice. E2 Deku versus Scrubbers, potentially.
Now, Skulls has been playing with an unusual character. Wow, I can't speak because that's how weird it is to see him play this character. See him playing the Hazama Shirogane. So it's going to be interesting to see if he will pull it out or he's going to go to his tried and true SoCal.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see it. Also for some personal reasons. So like E2 Deku is a frequent flyer of Guzman's PC tag and chill tournaments, and there was definitely like a solid 4-month streak where like top 3 E2 Deku and That Scrub David always fought, or even like not even top 3. Sometimes it was round 1, but like they fought like every single week. So E2 Deku ironically actually has a lot of Hazama experience. So if Scrub was looking to bring that out, I'd be interested to see how the two clash. But yeah, I know that Scrub was on the Hazama Shirogane for a bit. I know in more recent sets that I've played, they haven't tightened up the Ragnarok, but you never know with Scrub. I mean, he took a WNF with EZOA, so like, who knows?
Oh, yeah. What was it? I think it was day 2 Izayoi, and he just like, yo, I know what I'm doing. Foreman told me that after every knockdown, it's a safe jump, even DP, and I just won from that.
Basically.
Yeah. Good stuff for the Izayoi, but we don't see her anymore. Gave her a trophy and ran away with it. That's crazy. But yeah, E2 Deku does not, I don't think, is known for playing other characters, so sticking true to the Yang Ruby.
Yes, actually, I have seen Evil E2 Deku. They have chosen Adachi Yumi before. But it looks like
E2 Deku is going to be in a DBFZ match, so unfortunately,
yeah, we'll see it at like 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. We could have. It's a little bit early, but yeah, we could have Zero Shadow and Orax play.
Okay.
Cool.
There is also losers, but I don't know. That's maybe best round 1.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only round 1 actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna have that running in the background actually here in a sec.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the question when it comes to Zero Shot of Blood versus Orax is definitely going to be, because we saw the Orax round 1 match against Lon Lily with that Yang Teddy was able to get a 3-0 over Lon. I guess the question is that something that they're experimenting with for the entirety of this bracket? Are they going to tighten up and go back to teams that they're more familiar with against Zero Shot of Blood? I'm not quite sure, but I'm definitely interested to see how it goes.
Yeah, and I think these two players actually haven't played that often. One being PC Tag, the other one being PS4, respectively. And now they're meeting in the clouds. So maybe they just haven't played each other enough to their playstyle.
Right. It does stick out in my mind that they played once here. Actually, get on my statistician game here real quick. Go to WNF episode 12 standings. They're erased for some reason, but I think they have played before.
All right. I mean, it's also one of those things where picking a side character just to easily throw them off and then going back to your true characters is also one of those easy one and then go switch to your try and choose and just take the rest kind of thing. It's gonna see if Orax is gonna do that or he's gonna go to the Elizabeth, which does kind of suffer against both of Zero's teams when they're both assists. Being Susan 6B kind of just snipes Liz with all her assists just because they're all personas. They'll break and hit her, so she actually takes more damage. And same thing when it comes to Yumi 6B, breaks the persona, and she'll take hit. So with that in mind, what will Orax pick going against Zero?
Truth. And I did find it. It was episode 12. In fact, that was the Guzman Gaming Summoning Circle where we had 3 Yangs in top 4. And so Orax and Zero Shot of Blood did play, and it was actually Orax's favorite. So this is a run back from there. That was a couple weeks ago. We're on the Parsec dimension now, and Orax is teasing teams. So let's see how this goes this time around.
And I think it's also one of those things to know is that you can practice against Yang, but every Yang player plays differently. No Yang plays the same. You may have the same kind of setups and whatnot that 50-50s and sure, but how they go about that is based on just the player, right? So Yang's just one of those characters that you can't really be like, let me play another Yang player that has experience, but someone like Orax just plays a character completely different. More JCs, more command grabs, you never know. It's based completely on the player.
Very true. Well, they've locked in the Yang Teddy for now, but it could be a tease because they just confirmed that they are going to do a button check. But no, yeah, I definitely think that you're absolutely right. We see many different style of Yangs. Yeah, I mean, even if you're just condensing it to just WNF, we have a lot of Yangs, but they definitely all kind of play completely differently. But then once you even extend that scope outside of WNF, there's even some different type of Yang play styles that we see in the form of talking like Yang Carmine and getting into territory like that. Like it's a very character has a lot of different play styles, but they all share the same trait of being pretty explosive. So
yes, don't get put in the corner because everything else comes in from that is an actual guess. JC, command grab, or 2A, or even, 236C, I believe, which is air unblockable, stuff like that. So, a bunch of tools to work with in the corner. It's going to be up to Zero to see how he's going to deal with that. And more so as what is Orax going to go with? Oh,
teasing it. I mean, Elizabeth's on that row too. Oh, he's looking for it. Like,
sure on it?
It's her.
Don't do Missouri.
No.
No, don't worry. It's your game. It's your game. It's your game. It's not mine. Don't pick Missouri.
Actually, a lot of hard thought here. They're not typing in the Discord server either, so I think they're both just kind of staring at the screen menacingly. I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
I mean, for Orax is one of those things where he plays so many characters. Yang plus, where he's gonna just think about what he wants to play with. Or maybe he was actually just making sure what Zero was going to lock into. And the moment he saw Zero's main team, he was like, okay, I'm going to actually go with the Teddy.
Yep, that is correct. So I'm actually kind of interested in Zero Shot of Blood not starting Yumi here if there's a Teddy in the back. Because, I mean, her 6 frame should be Teddy 5P, no?
It trades.
I see it.
Yep, and there you go. Yep. Teddy's 5P will actually is a very universal counter too. Oh, oof. Yeah, that was a very good call from Zero to see that Orax was just waiting for the 6P instead of saying, I'm gonna respect it. I'm just gonna go for what was it? The grab.
Yeah, it's getting that big fuzzy. She does burn. Okay, rather than going for the 3 arrow block, we'll just use the opportunity to get out of the corner. Not a bad idea.
Yep. Trying to get her out. How are you gonna get her out? Super? She's dead. Oh, no.
Nothing. That's crazy. Oh, and able to
Okay.
get off early as well.
Yeah. Okay, good DP. Interesting for her for what was it? For Zero to try and go for the A Rekka into 5B.
Yeah, I've actually seen Zero go for that quite a bit. I think it's just like a knowledge check. You know, usually Yumis don't go for the A Rekka in that type of fashion unless the overhead load, just knowing that like those other streams are quote unquote fake. But they've been kind of knowledge checking people lately. Right? It's not a bad idea.
Yes, that's also one of those things to know is that if that one actually comes in, she's actually plus, so on block. So good, maybe good match, good knowledge check. But regardless, Orax is down.
Yeah, Orax. Ooh, whiff.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Actually hit the Susan, but didn't hit the Yumi, so that was just a whiff punish from Zero's end.
Yeah, so Orax not quite able to get anything started, and Zero keeping the pace and the momentum completely under favor for that game one. But Orax is committed.
Get ready.
It's also one of those things to note that like the round start for Orax wasn't bad, right? He got the 5P start from Teddy calling out the Yumi assist, but you know from there just never got started, right? Called out the 6P, but just got grabbed for his troubles trying to get a mix-up going, and from there it just snowballed into Zero's favor.
That is correct. Snowball can definitely be the name of the game for Zero Shadowblood as a player, definitely embedded within the team. But see if Orax is able to find some kinks in the armor, carry that early game momentum a bit more. Should they win? Oop. They just push blocks immediately. Wow. Trades. Oh my gosh! Yeah, this is big. This scenario would be in just the empty jump low and finds the first.
Yeah, it's actually, well, I mean, getting hit with Yumi's 2A, I mean, at best, it does not even cap at like 5K, so maybe, you know, a little check from Orax. Ooh, unfortunate to see, that should be dead.
Yeah, super dead.
5B. Yep. The best pose in the game.
Slam the ground.
Okay.
Oof.
Wow. Threading the needle right there, but good stuff, nonetheless, didn't get punished for it. Okay, actually checking. Oh, that was just unfortunate, actually.
Yeah, not in range for that 214A. Yang should be burning here, but boy, is there a lot of ground to make up. Oh, what a great post-semblance setup there from Zero Shadowblood. Just making sure that Yang was going to have to respect that Susanoo 4P, bashing in the air with Yumi. And yeah, basically it was going to be on each deck would be either block or pop that resonance, but even if you pop the resonance, you're still kind of stuck to some type of mix. Oh, we're not going there, are we? Okay, I saw Neo. I'm like, Teddy? All right, Neo, on your game 3, you're down 2. I don't know. Maybe you know something I don't.
Maybe he has like great unblockables. We don't know.
Could be. Yo, Prologue? I should go back. That was my go-to offline stage. Prologue? That's the one right there.
No, I got too used to Riverside. That, or actually no. As of late, I'm actually been enjoying the Uni Fountain one. I think that's just fine.
See, that's what. So I was playing Riverside forever. You know, basically like once Pandemic started, I was on Riverside. But then I got tired of seeing Riverside. I was like, I'll just choose another Uni stage. I too switched to Sleeping Fountain. That's late.
Wait, how can you get tired of a background that doesn't move as?
I mean, like it's the same thing every time. I'm like, I need something just a little bit different.
Yeah, that's why I like the Fountain one because you can see water, and I'm like, you know what, that's fair. I'm not asking for anything different.
Ooh, that was a nice active swap. Oh, but didn't stop the combo in time before the burst punish.
Okay. Yumi does lose her turn by doing that though. Ooh. Wow.
What?
So that's actually very unfortunate. Yumi's JC could actually beat the active switch because it is 2 hits, and how what was it? Liz's DP worked. But fortunate for Orax, and now he's trying to make something happen.
Oh, go for that patented DP assist. Oh, but the mix is not over. Another great burst there from Zero Shadowblood. Yeah. Elizabeth does kind of have to take risks to call out those situations to route into 2B early. Oh?
Yes, no, that was actually very smart because he was actually waiting for an extra button, and instead he got grabbed to your trouble.
Yeah, still kind of out here too. 2C follow-up. This won't quite kill, no.
What is the mix-up? Nothing. Are you question mark dead?
I don't think so, but it's definitely a precarious situation for Zero Shot of Blood. No burst available. You gotta
Ooh,
hold.
and she jumped low. Were you up backing? Doesn't matter. Your Susanoo is dead.
That is correct, Mundo. Solo, you'll be coming on the screen. Level 4 resonance, not impossible, but good luck.
Ooh, JC. You think you can get away with it with doing it with Yumi? No. So can Yang, says Orax as he put himself on the board.
That is correct. Impressive! So this is also a skill that, honestly, I'm not good at. I want to get better at it, but, like, we've seen all Orax's matches. They've been playing Yang Teddy all tournament. And so they're on the reverse sweep scenario. This is the first time we've seen the Yang Liz. And they're just, they're just playing it like it's nothing. There's no warm-up matches neither. They're just ready to go. So, impressive stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the great thing about when you go back to your main. No matter how many games that you're down, right? Just that sense of comfort. You're not really nervous. You just know what your team can and cannot do in that situation. 2-beat, yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Got it.
Let's get that 5-8 check. This could be a nice punishment for Zero Shot of Blood. Good luck. Ooh, very... Actually, Orax has had pretty good defense on those situations. When it comes to like Yumi jump seat corner still.
Oh, are you dead? Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, it was also one of those things too, funny enough that he actually didn't go for the optimal, what was it, aerial rave starter, but still managed to kill regardless, so it doesn't matter.
True. Tick throw on the Liz. Oh boy, yeah, Liz having to make the comeback against these two characters in this type of situation.
Drops a grab, okay, giving this chance to Orc, who, yep, you have all day to confirm 60. That's not dead, but you're going to put her in Awakening.
That is correct. Orax hasn't popped the resonance yet. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that means that's it. Super.
Yes, and that will do it. Zero Shot of Blood gonna be able to take it 3-1 over Orax. Yeah, definitely a solid showing. Orax was committed to that Yang Teddy to try to see if they could catch Zero Shot of Blood off guard. It didn't quite work out in their favor. But like I said, when he went to the Yang Elizabeth, it looked like there was definitely a point of momentum that it could have built up. It was just a little bit, too little too late. So Zero Shot of Blood found that pocket and was ready to go.
It's also one of those horrible feelings to be like, man, should I just gone to my main to begin with? If I already won a game, right? So it's possible for the player to win, right? Do you tell yourself afterwards, right? The walk of shame. Should I just gone my main to begin with? No worries, you have losers. Try and put yourself up there, back into the grands.
Not the end of the world. Well, look, I believe that we have Yofi, Scrub, and E2 Deku coming up. I'm going to get them going. Tell us about that match, Reno Monkey. What do we got?
Match Reno.
You're here. You're live.
All right. So you go to Match Reno and you use promo code Wednesday Night Fight 0121 _17 BBTAG for a free 50 cents donation to the pot. All these players that are playing right now would truly appreciate it. Right now we're sitting at $7, but easy, 5 seconds, and you contribute to the pot.
Monkey, it's not a 0, it's an O.
Oh, it's O?
It's an O.
Well, how am I supposed to know that? They look the same.
They don't look the same. One's slimmer than the other.
What? Wait.
The 0 looks like it's on the Atkins diet, but the O is a thick boy, all right? So that's a thick boy. That's not a
so it's O21?
Yes.
I would have never known that, actually.
Wednesday Night Fights online.
Oh, wait, actually, never mind. Actually makes more sense than the 0.
You got it.
Carry on.
I walked away already. Wait, what happened? We're still alive? No.
Right! You only got through a third of the match Reno show!
No. Alright, you can actually also contribute by purchasing these mangas. My dad is the queen of all VTubers. Welcome to the Outcast. The Yakuza's Guide to... I need to click on that to babysitting, because I am not reading the whole thing. Gotcha Girl's Corpse. What was it? Lonely Life in Another World. Uzamaid. My dad's the queen of all... No, wait, is that 2 copies? I'm just going through. Wow. Well, I'm assuming there's different chapters. I'm rambling on, but more so, I'm actually just looking at the Metrino myself. We also have keychains, right? Quintessential quintuplets, Girls Frontline, Princess Connect, Fate Grand Order keychains, and Azure Lanes. Any of these purchases, part of that will be contributed to the players. So, yeah, please support our players that are showing this great showing right now.
Absolutely fantastic stuff, and a little bit of lesson between the letter O and the number O. I mean, it's tricky. But yes, Yo Fave Scrub and Ichideku are getting it on popping, and I mean, I stand corrected. Yo Fave Scrub is
my god!
They're gonna test the Hazama Shirogane.
I feel like I should have not said nothing because now he was like, "Yo, let me show you what I mean by sauce."
It's really happening. Well, I mean, yeah, Scrub has been liking this team as of late. I mean, I don't know if it's like he likes like Hazama's playstyle or Hazama's aesthetic. I think he just likes Hazama's aesthetic.
I actually just think he likes one thing, and that's Hotenjin. But then again, who doesn't like that? That's like the best super in the game. He says it with his chest, and the kick is fabulous.
It is true. Literally yells it out every time he does super. Be on the lookout for it. Scrub has 2 bars and Hazama's there. We may know what's coming, but game 1, what do we got in this round start?
Ooh, JB, okay. Good catch on, what was it, JB? Actually catching out. Okay, whoa. Yo, Ichideku, you just not like Hazama?
I mean, get it poppin'. I mean, sure, Gani's in that mix too, why not?
Yeah. Okay, where's the mix-up? Okay.
Yeah, it's actually interesting that you ask where... Just getting that extra credit out of Hazama. I don't blame him, he's just increasing that life lead. Scrub actually has no bar. The command throw, next make a kill.
Oh, traps. Why are you not placing traps? You already hear Mr. Racer in the background yelling that there's no traps on the screen?
Oh my god.
Oh, punish? You punish with a DP. And you get DP for your trouble.
Crazy. Force sandwich. Yeah, he's exactly gonna want to get King out of here. Oh, Tenjin! He knows it right now! Oh, just no patience! Wasn't able to confirm!
Oh, are you bolted? Oh no, it should have done Bionic Arm, but it does not matter. No, it should whiff, yes. But that's it, doesn't go through. Bionic Arm would have killed.
Ichideku's nuts. No time to tag out Ruby. I gotta close out this match. That's the punishment for it. Gang is going down. Alright. Okay. So yeah, this
unfortunately I didn't call out the timing on burst. Oh, good block in the 5C.
Just no confirms. Ichideku.
Where are your traps? Marker? Yep. Now this is a one-touch game.
Yeah, this is very doable for Yo Fave Scrub.
Ooh. Oh, Ruby. Yo, how does it feel to have it back at you, buddy? Ruby buttons to take the round.
Oh, he's got us. He can't hold that. Yeah, he went. Did you see? That was record time. I've seen somebody go to character select. I don't even think the silhouette for Yang Ruby popped up yet. That man's was down there. And he instantly switched to the Ragnar Ruby.
At the end of the day, he can at least say to himself that he did wake up Hotenjin at least once in this tournament.
True.
But man, it didn't work.
So we have that recorded, right? That's speedrun worthy, right?
Yes.
That's a speedrun. That's record percent. Oh man, okay, so on the main screen now to play this out against Ichideku. It's like I said, so even in that round start that we saw, Ichideku just went for the hyper jump to B, because they know Hazama tendencies. They've had a million matches against that Scrub David, so let's see if Scrub can pull this out now.
Wow, and unironically, you just see the fact that, kind of like jumping back with Yang in down start where, she's not the best at doing that, right? Kind of moving forward. Ooh, 2C.
Yeah, there's no up on the 2C either, so Yang...
that was unfortunate for Scrub actually doing J214C and actually whiffing when the other side and Ruby, they get a punish. Okay, keeping a burst save JC into DP. Oh, baiting. Oh, no, you're gonna get punched. You're not getting punched?
There was nothing! And the throw, and... Okay.
Well, okay, we said that two synced up, but regardless, Scrub did get the bait on the burst. Good block on the overhead.
Yo, the shimmy was successful! He's a god!
Well, okay, well, manages to kill Yang. That was a scramble if I've ever seen it. Ruby, but you did it right back. That was actually from last game. I'm telling you this right now. That was from last game. He woke up 5B. No, that was from last game. He was like, look, the face of your omen. I can do it too because I previous character. As Scrub goes on the board.
Yeah, so a solid turnaround there from Scrub, and like he's like giving the taste of the own medicine with the Ruby 5B. Not for nothing. That dude E2 Deku is something else. That man was in the brink of pressure, right? Has to make a decision to get out of there. The choice was Shimmy, Ruby Super, and it worked. Like, oh man, but still not enough to topple over Yo-Fave Scrub.
Okay. Okay, now what is this round start? Is the enemy back off again? No, see, this time a bit more threatening. Ooh, but they get hit with the 4P from Ruby. Punish? Yes. Punish, Gunblast has so much recovery. Okay, on it. JC. Keep out lips.
Right.
And there.
Oh, hell.
Ooh, ID.
Going
Good
reset.
Okay, stop looking at my videos, Scrub. I get it. You like my setup. Ooh. Yeah, wow. If Yang actually just did JB, you lost your character. I hope you know that, Scrub. But you got 5B for your troubles.
Yeah, E2 Deku has so much ground to make up here, man. I mean, he hasn't popped the semblance yet. The resonance is there. Scrub is like as healthy as can be. Could be healthier. It could be perfect, but this for sandwich.
Scrub, that's actually just taking it. It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna put her in one touch.
Yeah,
Is
she will
she
get
gonna go
semblance.
Yep, semblance into rest?
No, we hit buttons. Oh,
try and bait a push block when Scrub just has no meter. So DP and takes game 3.
All right. Well, I mean, since the switch, I mean, especially in that last game, E2 Deku just has not been able to get the momentum going. Like Scrub has really been controlling the pacing of the matches. So back gets longer for E2 Deku.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What was it? Scrub was the one mashing into. He's like, this is not nothing. Like, let me show you. Ooh, good punish on the gauntlet. Okay. Maybe gets to what was it, for the corner player using the bar. Okay, good block. Yes, punish.
Yeah, ready for that one.
Oh my god, JC? No. Oh, you did it too early. That's why it dropped, buddy.
Yoinks.
Okay, do it again. Oh.
Oh boy. Okay, recovery time.
Good awareness from, as I say, that still gets hit regardless. That it should be that.
No, I'm actually surprised that it wasn't. I guess they were factoring in E2 Deku's burst and it was just like, my pressure's so clean, I'm gonna kill him meterless anyways. Okay. Arrow blockable DPs, activates his resonance now, and this is not the best. Got hit by that 5A, Scrub has 4 resources, so even if this maybe won't kill, the resonance is gonna be mostly gone, and I'm not sure what happened there at all.
Good patience. And he will take the set 3-1.
There it is, Yo-Fave Scrub gaming and moving along in the winner's bracket. That's going to propel them into the winner's semis, where we do have confirmation they will be fighting Lord Host of Dawn, who got a 3-1 win over critical distance failure. That's pretty cool. That's actually setting up one of those El Clasico sets. We have a couple of WNF classics, and that's definitely. I mean, if you go to like literally a year ago, Lord Host of Dawn versus Scrub was like grand finals every week. So to have them meet.
Actually, it was actually more so Host of Dawn versus, let's say, someone like Iron God or like a Wu, even Raiden so often. But yeah, Scrub at the time was still a little fledgling with that Weiss, but since I think before or towards the end, before we all had to shut our doors, he was just barely picking up the Ragna, but yes, was known for the Weiss, but has improved so much from then to now. So it's good to see, or going to be interesting to see how they're gonna play now, essentially, with all this time passed.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like in the early WNF onlines for like May 2020 and like June 2020, they played a ton. It was like basically. I remember that was even a little bit before I started commentating. I was entering, and it was just like me and Guzman trying to see if we could beat Scrub or Josuke to prevent the grand finals. And it's like, no, it's just grand finals every time. So, but Josuke's been kind of on and off of BBTAG and just kind of like anime games in general. Just like to try to make, you know, a bit of a comeback in a sense. They are doing the classic of being in all those games of WNF, all the anime games, the Grand Blues, the Guilty Gears, and the BBTAG. So happy to have them back. But yeah, I don't know, since they are in all those games, I don't know if that's a match that we're having soon or what's going on. Looks like Jay Gotcha Beezy versus Energizer is happening at
That's
the moment.
underway.
Yeah.
I'm going to ping Josuke, see where he is.
All right. One other thing to note when it comes to these players, actually, these just played, I want to say casually, I want to say 2 days ago. Catch me if I'm wrong, maybe. Casually, I was also in that lobby. But anyways, yes, they were practicing Lord Host of Dawn coming out of the Street Fighter, you know, as you said earlier, right? And more back into the anime, you know, and so, you know, it's interesting to see, you know, all this time passed, right? But he still has that neutral, right? That he's so well known for in that patience.
True. Yeah, it's definitely fun to watch a Lord Host of Dog match and to see the way that he approached it. It's definitely like a less is more kind of thing. He is definitely masterful at sitting on life leads, forcing his opponent to approach against like probably some teams that you really don't want to do that against, but he still just finds a way to weather the storm. It's impressive.
Yes, it was, like when I was actually indie playing with him, and I was like, "Yo, you're actually just gonna send this like lead and just like do this tactic, right?" And he was like, "I'm winning," and I'm like, "Yo, good shit. You're right. You're winning. Yeah. You're winning. Yeah, you're right. You won. You're right."
Yes, as we do have these slides going on. BBTAG and show number 42 just announced today, happening on Friday at twitch.tv/GoodmanGameOne, going to be going down at 6 p.m. That's not on Parsec, that's on PS4. So if you're watching a fan of PS4 BBTAG action, be sure to tune in or sign up there. But yeah, Lord Host of Dong's in the Dong dimension, just anime game overload.
Let me see, I have him as a friend. Yeah, he is currently playing... What is he currently playing, actually?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He just mashed some buttons.
Okay.
Yo, he can play. Man said he could play. Looks like he's finna play.
Yes, but actually kind of interesting going on in the match he actually played going to fight Yo Fave Scrub. He did play against Critical Existence, right? He did take it 3-1, right? Interesting to see how that, you know, match gone out, right? But I think maybe, you know, going on like we said, that patient play style, right? Maybe it throws a lot of people off, right? Based on also the characters that he plays, right? And you know, he does it to great effect. So maybe, you know, just that little play style, you know, or maybe, you know, not playing, you know, Lord Host of Dawn, you know, in a long time, you know, whatever the case, right? He took it over. Critical Assistant failure 3-1.
Hey, yo, is this Josuke doing this? Josuke, what are you doing? Turn the freaking music back on, dude. Is the stream set up? Okay. All right. Why is he trying to go online though? Okay.
I was very concerned for a second.
Please select your character.
All Gucci. But yeah, it's interesting that you brought up the Lord Host of Dong Critical Existence failure match as well. Because I was looking at that in bracket, and like given the context of Lord Host of Dong, how long it's been since they played tag, that would be like a round one matchup I wouldn't be too excited about. Because like Critical Existence, like just hopping in, having to fight not only Yosuke Kanji, but Critical Existence first, Yosuke Kanji, like you got to be a bit on point. So for him to come out on top of that round one matchup definitely proves to believe that Lord Host of Dong is returning in full form, full fashion, but are they going to be able to fight Yo Fave Scrub over here, instantly locking in that Ragnar Ruby? And Scrub asks, do you need a button check or not? Josuke ain't said nothing. That man is going to match. He said, I got anime games to play, bro. Let's go. Right. Fantastic.
It's also, yeah, great news. It's also one of those things to know, right? The same thing, like, the Master Chief, right, is that, lower host of Dawn does not abuse all of the in-game mechanics, right? But when it comes to, his neutral and just, overall playstyle, he makes the best of it.
Oof. Okay. 5P check, not doing much with it. Getting pushed to this corner in a awful situation. So not only was he pushed to the corner, Scrub got Ragnar under him for a sandwich situation. That was really rough for him.
Yeah. Maybe could have stalled with what was it, high JC, right? Maybe baiting out the 2B from Ruby, but regardless, right? Hyde is down. Okay. One more left. Safe jump. Or actually,
tech forward.
I think actually teching forward to get away from the fuzzy, if anything. Like, so he's forced into a sandwich and is away from the fuzzy itself. Ooh, gets hit with the best starter Ragnar can ever dream of.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I can't think of a worse thing to push block and run into than freaking Ragnar's 5 BP. The latter half. That was unfortunate there for Josuke for sure. Okay. Well, Scrub's not playing no game, but Josuke definitely has a adaptation factor to their game that we may be seeing implemented here. Slowing down, could that be a mistake?
Okay, playing patient. Ooh, runs into the best move in the game. Okay. Alright, spends the barge to take him more into the corner, guaranteed. Maybe also trying to build back the CC gauge. Okay. Mids.
Chip damage though.
Mids.
Ooh. Okay.
You get hit. Scrub. You got hit by a mid.
True. He's mashing.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Ironically enough, Hyde has done a lot of work.
Just as you speak, again, he lost his turn.
It's crispy happening. It's gonna be real. Oh, Fuzzy Wuzzy is here. Able to bait the burst as well. 5 bars. Josuke has not been able to leave this corner, man. Like, even through getting hits, they just Scrub is on him. Just making sure that if you're gonna play this patient playstyle or whatever it may be, just stay here.
Good awareness from Scrub to see that that the 5-8 auto combo was gonna whiff, so it ran straight from 5-8 to 5B and kept it simple, and Ragnar is dead.
True, dead character. And a dead Ragnar no less. So it's solo high pass brings back. Man.
You actually confirmed
Really
that
confirmed that. Exactly what I was thinking. That was insanity. I ain't got no words for that one. That was nuts.
That was exactly what he needed to win. That was insane.
Alright. I mean, Scrub's really out here a game away from taking this. What I am noticing is, like, although Josuke is showing some signs of life, the willingness to hold back, I think, is kind of killing Josuke a bit. Because Scrub knows some of Josuke's tendencies and things like that, so they're making sure, oh my god, yeah, air blockable setups for the up back, calling these Ruby assists and these Ragnar assists at opportune times.
Cross up JB, and now your Ragnar's down again.
Wow. Scrub, no sweat. Oh, he's trying to set up some cheeky.
Yeah, he's trying to set up a 4 sandwich using Ruby's 5P, but unfortunately gets happy birthday, but this high.
Just high?
Yeah.
Oh!
You were mashing, buddy. Yep. No cross raid. Actually decides to keep Ragnar in. Gauntlet Hades decides to end it with the best move in the game.
Not a bad choice, as Yofair Scrub will be able to take a 3-0 over Lord Host of Dog, move into that winners finals to fight Zero Shadow Blood. Yo, I almost joined the wrong Parsec server. Everything's fine. So yeah, that is winner side deduced. We just have losers matches to figure out who's going to be able to crack into this top 4 spot. As far as those losers matches go, I know that I think BZ and Energizer are playing.
Yes, and so are Critical Existence and E2 Deku.
Oh, I see.
So are we going to be playing winners finals this early, or?
Let's see. Oh, looks like
BZ's typing. I was gonna say BZ and Energizer have been playing for a bit, so
I was gonna say that match is probably done.
yeah. So with that being said, it might be the winner of BZ and Energizer going up against Lord Host of Fadong here. Either way should be an interesting match. Like those are 2 opponents just in the form of some niche picks that so Host of Dong has fought BZ before, but they haven't fought the Yang Ruby of BZ before, so that's going to be kind of like an initial meet between the two. And then Energizer, I mean, Makoto Lene, that's just like something you don't see every day at all. So it'd be interesting to see how ready Lord Host.
I'm sorry, well, Lene what?
Yeah, I don't know who it is either. You know.
Yeah, I just heard Lene someone. I forgot. I completely forgot she was in the game. Lene Makoto? What?
I know.
I'm so confused.
Foreign characters to me as well.
Wow, I would never expect Makoto. I thought they removed that character when the 2.0 patch came. No, let me stop.
The truth hurts.
Well, I will say this: the team that I saw, whenever I was leaving that server, was Tank Tager on the side of Energizer.
What?
Well, you know what? Okay, so actually, that's more fitting on the name.
True.
That's actually very fitting on the name. Energizer, and he's using a tank and also Tager. That's actually very fitting.
I got some battery-powered robots going on over there.
Weird. I saw BZ typing and then just not. So I was hoping that was like, okay, their match is done, but they haven't said anything yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Critical Resistance Fire in each deck just started.
I'll give it a couple more minutes if I don't get any sort of development. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I say that, again, BZ's typing.
I guess either way, Josuke said that he's going to be going to GG, so...
Yeah.
Say GG's or go to GG? That's the question. Yo, BZ is like... BZ's mixing everybody tonight. Like, BZ's mixing in bracket and BZ's mixing in the Discord server. I've seen Jay Gotcha BZ is typing like 3 times in the past 7 minutes, but nothing's said.
Could be typing and playing at the same time.
True.
Switching between windows.
Or like doing it on his phone. That's a possibility.
Oh look, mad Nightbot messages be popping in the chat. We've done a couple Match Reno shows. One thing that I probably haven't been mentioning enough is the exclamation point PS. You know, we are on Parsec this week. We switch off week to week, so we do Parsec WNFs and then we do some PS4 WNFs. On a week-to-week basis, but Parsec ain't free. You know, server maintenance do be a thing, server upkeep do be a thing, and we have none other than Paul Lay to thank for providing those servers. But if you want to show Paul some love, visit that Ko-Fi link in the chat, exclamation point PS, and we'll give it to you. There is no donation amount. This ain't a WNF code or anything like that, so it's truly just a direct donation of how much you like. Show your appreciation for Parsec servers, as without them we'd still be on PC tag, and we know how that goes.
Yes. I was playing with Scrub, and you were still on the waiting screen, and we were like, "Hurry up, please."
Dude, PC tag's been like I don't know what's happening, but my PC tag has been in the worst state it's ever been lately, and
Oh, no.
I haven't done anything. Like I haven't done anything. My PC, I haven't done anything to PC tag. It's just been really, really bad lately, and I don't know why.
Yep. So appreciate these cloud servers because they're great playing on practically 1 to 2 frames, depending on where you are, in the West Coast, right? But still, that's way better than most netcode experiences for some of us.
Not bad at all.
And I just saw Broski's page, and I just saw that both characters were having a Mountain Dew. Oh my god.
What?
You never saw? Oh, when we go back, yeah. If you see the S and the Yosuke, they're both carrying a Mountain Dew can. I just realized that. Yosuke, if you're, I know you're in here. Why?
It's Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is that strong?
Yes.
Let me see. I'm watching. I've seen that flyer a ton. I guess I just never noticed it. WNF Online Edition. Oh, Kiten Books. I mean, Kiten Books go crazy. Gotcha, bro. Koryax has got the babysitting. Ko-Fi link.
I think it's this one.
Wow!
Oh my god!
I've seen this freaking flyer a million times. I just had no idea that's crazy. Levi, you're a menace.
There's other neat things in that edit too. Yeah, I'm not gonna look after. I just saw Baja Blast, my dude.
Subliminal messaging to the max. That's good marketing right there. Okay, so they were freaking brawling. Hold on, we have a confirmation of the Jake Gotcha BZ Energizer match, but I want to see something here. Where did they start? Dude, they played for like 30 minutes. I swear.
It's been 16 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long freaking match.
So
but
I'm assuming this is the game 5, or it went to game 5.
Yeah.
yes.
The image is back. Okay, what's on Yosuke's face? On the cheeks. That's all I'm saying. Yosuke, talk to me. What's on Yosuke's cheeks? So some kind of tattoo. Look, what is that? Educate me, Yosuke. What was that weird image? You should just check SST tied to. Oh my god. What's on his cheek? It's like some weird, like, I don't know, tattoo looking. I'm not sure.
I have the technology. I will see this in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the SpongeBob reference. We have technology, and we already see what happens. Just get kicked up. What?
What is?
What is on her tie?
I don't. It's like a lily.
It sounds like a lily. Next, look, Broski, at the end of this, you're gonna tell us that there's Waldo in there too. We just have to find him. It's a soccer flower? Okay. Is there Waldo? Are we gonna need to look for Waldo too, Broski?
Alright, looks like E2 Deku and Critical Existence Failure have finished. Waiting on the results for that. Based on what's being said, I think E2 Deku won.
Yeah, I see a Kate fall. I see an oof from Ichideku, followed up by a GG's. But no report. Oh, they're both typing at the same time. I see a fat Virgil in the chat as well. If you know, you know.
Alright, so since Josuke is still in Guilty Gear, I assume, then we will be having Orax and E2 Deku on stream.
All right, there is 3 Yangs in top 6. Yeah, Jay got Chibizi, Orax, and E2 Deku, all trying to represent, but there would only be 2 in top 4, and 2 of them are gonna have to team kill to figure out who's worthy of that positioning. So Orax and E2 Deku, we'll have to see.
With the spirit of Guzman, we're gonna find out who is Yang ready. Who's gonna be matching that 5B? Who's gonna be matching that 2B? But most of all, who is gonna be in loser semifinals?
Facts. Join. Let me boot this up. Yeah, I mean, we needed that hiatus. So you always got to prepare for a Yanger. You really never know what you're going to see. We got to see one earlier. Like, we just had to mentally prepare for what we were about to see here, because I'm sure it may be chaotic. Now, this is the same question that we had earlier when we saw Oryx versus Zero Shadow Blood. You know, they played that Yang Teddy, went down 2, and then we're like, okay, I'll switch to the Yang Liz. And it was looking clean. It was too little split, but it looked all right. So going up against E2 Deku, it's going to have the same ideology. What is he going to want to do here? My God.
Yeah, it's also one of those things to know, right? You are now in the loser's bracket, or loser's side of the bracket, right? So you are fighting for your life. Are you gonna continue on with the Teddy, right? That did win you the first game or the first set in what was it? In winner's side, right? Or are you gonna go to your try and true with Liz? I'm assuming this is a button check. Unless you're gonna show us this amazing like 9 of that, which is indeed a team.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, did he choose random select and got these, or is this what he chose for the button check? Because if he deliberately chose this for the button check, then I mean he's teasing the idea of like, oh yeah, you know, I'll just choose these. Maybe I got the team, maybe I don't.
I'm gonna say it was a button check only because why would you ever have that on point?
True.
Let's be real now. Even with like double support, like you could have like, let's say that Liz, she should still be in the back. More important than Liz, in my opinion. But we will see who Orax will pick.
All right, the Ruby category, they're both going there. They both picked Yang, and they both picked Ruby.
Another mirror match.
This matchup.
And if we notice anything from the first time we saw a mirror match, it was indeed cursed. Oh, don't tell me you picked the yellow stage with yellow characters and yellow palettes. Oh my. Are we ever going to see what's going on the screen now?
Maybe not. I guess that the Orax also confirming in the chat that they are player to appreciate that. Because that is something I had anxiety about. I'm like, so yes.
Well, Ruby, you having fun yet? Of course. I get to fight with
Well, then E2 Deku pick. Yo, they're too smart.
E2 Deku is player 1, by the way.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, well, here we go. Game 1, yellow stages. Wow. Yeah, so Orax went for a jump forward, but decided to block, but E2 Deku wants the buttons. Didn't get much for it, though. Orax first turn of momentum. Where are we going?
Okay, 4B, catch all tech. Good stagger. Good shoulder to notify the push block. JC. Ooh, just a bit too early on the 2B to punch the burst.
Yeah, regardless, that was some very well constructed pressure there from Orax.
Ooh, if you actually would have confirmed that, you would have been ridiculous.
Wow, going for the big reads.
Did call it right, but it was a double jump. So, ooh, 5C for your trouble. Spend the cash, C2.
And man, this match, like the name of the game for it has been a lot of constant decision making on both sides, right? Like I think both of them are really kind of going for that tug of war to try to get that pace, get a kill. Oh, the classic! Yeah, gotta be careful off that connector active switch.
Yep, easy 9K. Well, try and go for a face jump setup. Good DP out inside of DC. Oh, first.
Jeez.
They're just pushing buttons. I'm just gonna say they're just pushing buttons.
They're playing at like a super fast pace. Like I said, constant decision making on both ends. Got a semblance activation combo that allowed to extend this route. That's insanity.
Unblockable.
Good. Run up
Wow.
TP. No,
Again.
not for it again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, my Ruby's dead. Oh boy, the 2B on clockwork gets punished though.
Kind of interesting on why he actually didn't actually cancel the 2B into any kind of button. But regardless, Itadegu takes game 1.
Your big sis?
Correct, Mundo, E2, Deku. Looking clean. We went to character select. So is Orax gonna be thinking about that Teddy? No, it's Narukami.
Narukami. Which I do think is very good. Keeps kind of both characters and the assist kind of in check. A bit easier than I would say Liz, because Liz 6B does have a bit of startup, right? A bit faster with Narukami's assist and whatnot. So maybe just a good neutral check tool around neutral for Orax. But regardless, we will see how game
Well,
2
Ruby,
goes.
you having fun?
Yeah, based off of the pacing of that last match, I don't blame Orax for like not switching to Liz because like again, that constant decision making, that raw aggression that both players are showing. If you got a Liz out there that needs a little bit of time to get going, it could be rough. So see if this works out a bit better. Yo, he's still going.
We at least know that right now that one brain cell shared between is right now at Itadeku's fit. What? 5B?
Almost broke his ankle to the crossover, not quite.
Yep.
Still a check. She will be burning.
Yep, safe jump. Okay, push block. Yep, there's the action.
Very nice jump to get over that Yang. Oh, didn't have to hold a lot of that pressure. In fact, just got hit for believing in that Narukami 2B.
Easy as pie.
Yo.
Okay, what's the mix-up?
Wow.
Backdash into a grab.
Hello?
I mean, it worked. You weren't teching.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
almost like 10k altogether for that. Another throw! All the throws are hitting here for E2 Deku. Air unblockable?
Yep, take it. Alright, you at least got Narukami out, so that's good. Ooh, just a bit too late, but good access with 2B, yes.
You're in trouble now.
Okay. Did not want to play the Yang Mirror, but she is low in health. Resident? Yes, level 3.
Oh! That could be a kill?
No,
Yeah,
yeah. So that was actually good recognition from Itadaku to just be like, you can kill my Yang, but when you kill her, your next move is completely negative, in which case I will kill you back.
Select your character.
Yeah.
Throws are cheating, yes. I 100% lucky chance that those are unblockables.
That's factually not wrong. Yeah, throws are unblockables. Oh my gosh, yeah. Orax is kind of all over the caster. They highlighted Neo, they highlighted Wald, they highlighted Teddy. Oh, he's thinking about it.
Elizabeth.
And so yes, again, at the brink, having to reverse sweep, go to the old reliable, the Yang Elizabeth, but we kind of saw this before. We saw this against Zero Shadow, but then pull it out. It looked nice, but that mountain to climb is still quite steep.
And it's also one of those things where both, or even with Ruby as well, right? Her bullet assist kind of be kind of annoying for some of Liz to set up, right? If it's not covered by Yang. So it's going to be interesting to see how Orax will take it. This reverse 3-0. We're going to start right now with game 3. Okay. Ooh, unfortunately, I actually think that Orax thought that Ruby was actually going to come in the other side, but actually came from behind.
Yeah, I think that's what happened too, actually. Oh, it was just
Okay. Overhead? Yeah, that was just an overhead.
man. Oh man, and the first punish as well. This is going from bad to worse here for Orax's corner positioning. Itadaku is locked up on resources.
Try and go for it again. I think at that point he was actually going for the fuzzy. Good, what was it? Good super plus 5B to cover tech.
Oh, very sneaky command throw.
They're trying to beat the first. Nope.
No way! Oh my god! I mean, we don't have a name for that. That's not a phone still. I don't even
No,
know
it's not.
if the counter is up, but I mean, a similar ideology.
Yep. Solo Yang. Comeback is going to be needed for Orax's tournament career.
Dude, E2 Deku is playing so freaking cheeky. Run to the other side of the screen, set up with the Ruby Gun Blast.
Gun Blast will check. Yep.
Okay. That would be a punish.
Yep. 7.5. What? Oh,
Well, that
I don't think he wanted that. DP assist?
So many freeze frames.
Yep.
Rex is after this. Oh, okay. Yeah, didn't commit. Recognize what happened in the last game. Air
Air DP. Yeah, actually has no info. You just got hit.
What?
Okay. Okay.
Yo, did you do
One
something?
missile.
No. With the throw, was it beginning thing or X? Playing out of control at the moment.
Yo,
And he
oh,
didn't do it. Nothing.
oh, trade. Trade to A.
Yes, it was the fourth 2A that got it popping there. What a match! E2 Deku will be taking it 3-0 over Orax. A good rally by Orax to almost have that solo game comeback go in their favor. Just wasn't quite able to find that pocket. And E2 Deku will be moving on.
Yep. We saw Yang curse stuff yet again.
That's just what happens. It's the land of games over here, man. I'm trying to tell you, there's just some bad games for the WNF player base at the moment.
It is. And as one moves forward, one has to go. But good showing. I do believe what, 6th place? Oh no, yeah, 6th place or 7th place. I'm sorry.
It's actually fifth for Orax.
Oh yes, you're right. You're right. Now, I'm assuming we're just waiting on the Lord Joseph Dong himself.
The classic.
The classic.
I mean, he's good at every game he enters, so of course, you know, this sort of situation comes up often.
Online and offline.
Yep.
Let me see what's going on with the Dong Lord. So he's playing this a game. He's on the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Check that bracket. Top 8. Is he there? No, but they're waiting for another spot. Is he playing for that spot? He is, of course. So he's in a top 8 qualifying match. Dang, Grand Blue is lit. How many people signed up for this? Anyways, let's see. Guilty Gear, where is he there? Top 3 positioning, this guy.
Like I said, he's good at every game he plays.
Yeah, not only top 3 positioning, literally in winners finals. I think he might be playing that match right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man, I pinged him too.
Here, I can get a definitive confirmation of that. Let's see. Oh, that's WNF NorCal. Where is... There it is.
Yo.
Yes, he is literally playing that match right now. They just started.
Oh, wow.
Well, since that's the case,
Are we also gonna have to do a classic for Joseph Dong?
well, I mean, we're gonna have to play out winners final early. Because that's the only other match I have.
That would be correct. And then we run the situation of either Josuke has to run the gauntlet while juggling a top 3 and a top 8, or BC puts an end to the delays.
Looks like 14 enter Grand Blue. Wow. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, it was popping. It was popping.
So, winner finals. Actually, it would have been interesting to see how Lord Joseph Dong character, goes up against Zero. Doesn't he, yeah, he still to this day still doesn't have the most practice against 2.0 characters.
Right.
So I figured that both those characters are 2.0. Pay to win. There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, speaking of paying for winning, Match Reno payouts. If top 3 is able to win this tournament, what a transition. Here we go. So Match Reno, exclamation point Match Reno in the chat, or exclamation point Match Rini, or exclamation point Master Chief. We got way too many commands, but use that code WNF letter O 21_17 BBTAG for a free 50-cent donation. You know that it's the letter O because that O be thick. We're currently at $11.50, so if you want to do another free 50-cent donation, that could bring us up to 15 in an instant. We just had a couple of y'all do it. Does not take very long, about 20 seconds every time. Be sure to check out the sidebar as well. Sponsor quest following retweeting a whole bunch of people that can give more free money to the pot. Hey, somebody still hasn't redeemed following Guzman Gaming 1 on Twitter. Somebody go do it. Best free 10 cents of your life. I guarantee it. And yeah, if you want to do a direct donation, you're more than welcome to. We would greatly appreciate that. That is a option. And if you want to receive something for that donation, Match Reno Marketplace, you already know what's there, man. We got some great stuff. Kite Books, greatest manga in the universe. The Chef That's Genry Sound series, Lone Life Another World series, My Dad's Queen of All VTubers, Uza Maid, Our Roommate's Way Too Annoying, Welcome to Outcast Restaurant, Alka's Got the Babysitting and Got to Girl Core, and some great charmed keychains as well as their Lane, Girls, Frontline, Princess Connect, Fate, Go, and Quintessential Quintuplets. That's all in the My Trina Marketplace. But again, that code WNF2021_17 BB for a free donation. Let's get it to $15. We're so close.
You guys are never gonna let that go, are you?
What? You talking about
yeah. You're never gonna let that go.
That's on the rotation now, buddy. I'm saying it every time. Oh man.
So I'm assuming we are going to be running winners.
Yeah,
finals.
we're running winners finals early.
Yeah, I got scrubbers in here. I'm waiting on Zero Shadow Bleed. But yeah, Scrub vs. Zero Shadow Blood. This is probably going to be the first time we've ever seen these two play against each other. I think they have no matchup knowledge. I can't imagine that they've played against each other in any previous tournament, so it's just going to be
Nope.
raw interaction between the two.
It's actually the best way to look at it is this is a person who legitimately picked up the game and says, I'm going to play the teams that are in this roster, versus someone who says, I'm going to pay to win and purchase the rest of the roster. And with Zero's team of Susanoo Yumi and Yo Fabe Scrubs of Ragnar Ruby, which is comes with the base game.
True.
So interesting to see. Pay to win versus I'm not spending $15 for 6 characters.
Base roster. I have all the tools I need right here.
Yep.
But no, in all seriousness, this has been, we're playing it up here because we've seen this set so much. Like this may be like legitimately like the 15th time they've played or something ridiculous. Like they have a lot of history. They just played less than a week ago. It was at Cloudburst. Shout outs to Raiden for hosting Cloudburst episode 2. They had a set there. So they're going to be meeting again, ironically still in the Cloud for this WNF Winners Finals set. Through the Cloudburst set, Scrub was victorious. It was a 3-1 win. Scrub had if we're talking about Cloudburst, just got a shout out. So it was a different format that time around, and it ended up being round robin because there was 5 participants. And Scrub had like a 12-1 run. So like against like all 4 participants they had to play. It was all 3-0s. The only 3-1 they had was against Zero Shadow Blood. So should be an interesting run back. Zero Shadow Blood was the only one to strike blood on Scrub's run there. I'm sure they're going to be hungry for the win this time around, though.
Yeah, interesting to see. Zero just also came out from going from ESL, because it is Wednesday, from ESL straight to the Clouds. So it's going to be interesting, always doing, the 1-in-1, right? So, good stamina to go and always have that, tournament mindset. But, is it going to be enough to conquer Scrub?
Yeah, especially hopping from the emotionally filled experience that ESL can kind of emanate within a player, and then immediately hopping into another bracket after that. I think after playing ESL, I'd just be done for the day because, man, it's something. And I'll leave it at that.
Yes. Let me play one match into going into waiting for 25 minutes, and then playing my next match and then waiting another 25 minutes. By the time I'm done with my games, I'm going to be waiting about like 3 hours and doing nothing, only to find out I didn't qualify. That's great. But that's ESL for you. Still a fun tournament, nonetheless, with all the money involved. I'm not sure if this is going to be a button check or not. Does anyone know?
I don't know. It was asked for, there was no response, so I guess we're just going to jump into it.
Get ready. Get ready.
So yes, Scrubbers on that Ragnar Rube, Zero Shadow Blood, Susanoo Yum.
And it's also very curious to always see, because Zero always likes to change his point character, but he never actually sticks to one, right? Even though going against Scrubs, we've seen numerous times where he actually has Yumi on point, and then times too he just has Susan on point. Kind of interesting why, maybe just stick with just one, more confident, but maybe just wants that 6P regardless.
We'll see how it plays out here. ZSB, YFS, number 15.
JB and Rock.
Yo, that's a parsec with punish.
Yep. Okay. Good punish on the 5BB. Then shot to close the difference. Distance, I'm sorry. Wow. Good block.
Yeah, Ragnar pressure for days, push block, get him out of there, reset into this neutral situation. Woo!
No, up close, it's actually very, ooh. Punish? No.
Okay. Still was able to catch something, off that IID back with the jump A on Ragnar. Yeah, Scrub doesn't have a burst available, so this is a bit tricky. The cross up.
Oh no. Trying to maybe a bit too early. Okay. Ooh. Punish, what was it? First to JC, guaranteed first point. From blast. Okay, good block.
That's fantastic defense there from Zero Shadow.
Did not wait for Ruby to actually go down a bit lower, so that wasn't really a good finish. Okay, see again.
Just below this time, going to the air raid. There's not a lot of resources here for Zero Shadow Bus, so this won't hurt a ton, but still some good momentum nonetheless. What a anti-air, get over that Yumi 6P as well.
Now are you gonna spend the cash? Yep. Oh, what? Did you go past Ragnar or something?
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yep. Still manages to kill. Then all that's left is oh. Can you make up your mind if you're gonna go for a combo or you're gonna go to a reset? Because that's why all of us just got hit.
I mean, it was very advantageous here for Scrub. That's game? Yeah, that's actually game.
That's definitely good.
Yeah,
wow.
That's 2.2 or 2.3 into a guaranteed 2.5 single target super, and Scrub takes game 1.
Not bad at all. I mean, I guess the hesitance for not confirming the combo and going for a reset paid off, because that extra bit of damage definitely put Scrub in that scenario where that confirm that they had ready to go was going to be just what they needed to kill. So they will be getting that game 1. Something I want to mention here. So the pace of this game 1 almost identically mirrored the pace of the game 1 from Cloudburst. When these two, after they get their round start scenarios going, they have so much matchup knowledge against each other, their defense against each other becomes insane. So where they both have explosive teams, but they don't get the explosive situations off immediately, because they're just both aware of what each player can do. Just like that. It's DP through.
That's gonna hit. Yep. Kept the burst, kept the active. Easy buzz off into Ghana Haiti.
That's moving the game.
Yep. 1 minute up. No. Decides to cut it short, maybe because he could have bursted, but now have to eat this CC.
So much unrecoverable health too, but it's Ragnar. Who cares?
Yep.
Oh.
No burst. I mean, no pushback available. No meter. So right now, ooh, gets it low. Most likely try an up back. So we're gonna see. Simple unblockable with the JC and Stand Viper just cashing out.
Yep. Break confirmed. Ruby's in trouble. It's stagger pressure. Trying to keep Scrub locked down. Scrub has not been able to get out of here at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Trying to keep her safe and just so and keep his turn still. Back into the corner.
Yeah, Zero Shadow Blood's aggression has been really on point. You know, Scrub has not really been able to do anything at all. Look at the diamonds. Only double 2 resonance diamonds for Scrub.
That should be a dead Ragnar. Interesting he didn't burst because there was I believe there was a burst point in there, but regardless, didn't believe on that to be an unfortunate.
Oof. The block Ruby for so long, the overhead was imminent. Only 4.7k. Nice DP to get out of the situation. So you already know. Force sandwich situation. Oh, just the panic alone of the mere presence from Yo-Face Scrub going for that DP and Zero Shadow Blood. We'll be able to get a game on the board.
Actually, also could have been like a preemptive push block, right? Try and get out the sandwich, but regardless, you know, maybe did it too early, or expected Zero to have maybe done JB, so he would have lowered his hitbox enough to punish. But regardless, Zero ties it up. True,
that's a good observation actually, because you know that Yumi 5P you don't want to take that, so could have been a preemptive push block on the first hit. It's a good idea. I didn't even think about that, Monkey. But yes, they're tied up 1-1. Again, Zero Shadow Blood's aggression in that last game was definitely a huge momentum changer. Like, they had full control of that match.
Yes, stayed in the corner, kept them there. He said, you have no meter, and you're just going to stay here for the rest of your life. Ooh. That does actually beat Ragnar's, 6A round start. Only fortunate thing is that he gets no combo out of it.
Ooh. Yeah, the 4P to keep him grounded, check the toes. Are you up back in?
Well, that's actually very good from Scrub to actually go for that, so that therefore he didn't have to spend the bar to continue the combo. That's fine. Ragnar getting hit, he will recover that if he gets 1 hit, 1 combo. Come back. Yep, get away from that situation.
Yes, smart. Oof.
Yep.
Ragnar slam dunk.
Okay. ID, yep, good block on the overhead. No push off.
Yeah, just holding it.
Okay, yep. Ooh. And whipping the 5A free trouble huge.
Yeah, Scrub has a real knack for that. Of like, if you do a cross combo and try to mix them and you're unsuccessful or don't go anything.
No super, unfortunate. Could have actually killed Yang, but you need for that. Yeah, I've been seeing too much Yang, and that's the first thing that came to my mind.
To be fair, there's been a lot of freaking games tonight, so... Oh! Yeah, teleporting out. He's getting out of this corner. Jump B to keep the Ragnar in check. That Ruby is still low. 4 bars on deck for Zero Shadow Blood. He wants that hit. Teleport? Oh, yeah. Push block to avoid the teleport. No sandwich situations. Keeping the Ragnar in check. Scrub no. Scrub no. Zero Shadow Blood wants that hit. Oh! Boy! The jump B, the Yumi 5P doesn't hook it up. Rampage time is close. Jeez. It's just like, got the Ruby out. They're like nearly even.
CC, yep, there it is.
Ooh, God, maybe a missing play?
I do believe he gets, didn't think he would take the corner, but just for that trouble, he's gonna lose Yumi. Solo season for level 4.
Uh-oh.
CC, yes, pop it. Ooh. Looks like you're just trying to burn through this, that resonance blade.
Yes. Oh boy. Oh, that was actually trying to go for a call on the push block, just a little bit mistimed, but it's still able to recover in time to bait out that super, and Scrub gets game. 2 on their end.
I'm assuming it was one of those things where I'm assuming he was trying to go for 5A Gone and Hades, and Zero was trying to go for super on reaction, but you know, didn't. Scrub held his ground, and he goes up 2-1.
Yeah, matches between these two lately have been nuts. Like there was the Cloudburst game 1, this set game 1, and this set game 3. Of these two are elevating their neutral and defense game against each other to almost pushing it to its limits. Of like, you know, we're seeing Rampage time and 2v2 situations pop up. We're seeing just like a lot of good decision making on both ends.
Okay. Yep. 6B. No, too high. You need to delay GA a bit more. Check that. Okay, 2-2, don't block again. Okay, maybe trying to bait a push up. There it is. Gun Viper. There it is.
Yeah, what a Grand Viper to not block. I guess there's not too many resources on the deck, but still 7k and 7k. Whew. Okay.
You're not gonna finish? Okay. Push blocking does not want to take any kind of pressure from Agnes. And right now, has no meter. Is his turn, but it's not as threatening. Ooh, good jump back, JB.
Oh, did not have the hit confirm after that. What a block! Oh, but yes, gets opened up by the Grand Viper.
Yep. Scrub deciding that he preferred losing over Ruby. But the counter parry active in frame 4.
Yes, and it's led us up to this point, tied up 2-2. So crazy. The slow-paced games are going to Scrub's favor, and then the fast-paced games are being carried on by Zero Shadowblood. Zero Shadowblood is just finding momentum and getting it going.
Let's get this started.
Have to see how it goes this time around. 2-2. Winner of this moves on to the grand finals winner position. Guaranteed top 3.
Can I take a look at it?
Do that later. Just
Or top 2. They're both guaranteed top 3. You got me. Game 5. Wow.
Okay, and there we go. That's one of the things I was actually kind of curious. Was actually letting Zero go by with a lot of what was it? A lot of JB. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Wow, good. Counter hit. Okay. Keep it simple.
To be picked up into the corner, we go off the air raid. What's my okie dokes? Saving it. Yeah, want to make sure they have the full cross gate before they call to
Ooh, did it too early. No, you said that a combo? Yeah. Oh, no.
What? All right, force sandwich. What a block! Ready for it.
Yep, DP. That's fine. Ooh.
Oh, he was not expecting that gun blast to hit. Is this a dead
No,
Ragnar?
still alive. But you gotta get him out. Most likely up backing. Alright, DP.
Ooh. Uh-oh, this is big. Yeah, gonna go into air raid, but they're not gonna get assist back.
Nope. One more mix up is cross up 5P, and that will close it.
One more mix-up is all they needed, and one more mix-up is what they got. Zero Shadowblood able to take it 3-2 over YoFave Scrub, and we'll be moving into that grand finals winner's side spot. Yeah, so truly the games between those two were super interesting. Like I said, the slow-paced games where they're like below 100 seconds, it's like really tense back and forth. Scrub was just kind of edging it out. But really, in like all 3 of the games Zero Shadowblood was able to get, it was just kind of like they found momentum. Scrub was kind of trying to play catch up or trying to swing the momentum in their favor, but Zero Shadowblood just stayed on top of them, kept them in pressure, and was able to close out every time. So Zero Shadowblood moving on to that grand final spot, able to win in the run back.
Yes, it's also one of those things where, unfortunate, there was a couple of times where Scrub did get counter hits, but just, maybe spacing was a bit off, or just wasn't aware, and he just did not hit confirm those, just like the last game where he did a counter hit, right, and he active switched, and Buzzsaw did not combo, so he completely lost his turn, try and go from there, right, and just got JC'd, right, plus Susan 5P for his troubles, and, everything else gets snowballed from there.
Yeah, definitely. Game 5 definitely had some odd situations there for Scrub, but that is definitely an aspect of the Zero Shadowblood team of like it will definitely capitalize on your mistakes. Video are to be had.
So we're gonna ask Cheap, how is the dong looking? Are we gonna have losers quarters?
Look, Maverick is typing in the BBTAG chat. Maverick, for those of you who don't know, that's the Grand Blue Fantasy versus Tio and Streamrunner here. So
yep. This is not looking good for our hero.
Okay, so hold on. He says that he has Hostef in a match and that it shouldn't take very long. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Grand Blizzu. Not the gacha game. Fantasy versus. Oh, I got an ad. Okay. And the good news is Lord Hosodong won. Well, it depends on what you define as good news. He won winners finals for Guilty Gear, so he's in grand finals winners side for Guilty Gear, which means he doesn't have a match to play for some time. But that means in like maybe 30 minutes or so, he's gonna be really tied up. So,
Yep.
depending on how far he gets in tag, that may be some stuff. Let's see.
All right. Well, I mean, I gotta wait
Yeah.
because if he's already in this match, then I can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, he just started as well. I'm watching right now.
He got shimmied by swords. That's crazy.
Crazy how we're commentating, but we're also commentating this Grand Blue tournament going on this side. Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That was a
That's
good
too
spot
bad.
Good grab from Lower House of Zong. Wow, overhead. Wow, he didn't care.
Oh, you're behind.
Oh, yeah, I'm behind because I'm watching on my iPad. I'm not gonna open up a nerd tag. Too lazy, even though I'm right next to my computer. Yes, so we are going to be waiting maybe quite a bit.
No Oki? That's crazy. Oh, never mind. You're a genius. I hate and love the way Josuke plays this game. Okay, maybe it'll be quick.
I mean, he's already got one up.
Yeah, but what if they need him for the next match? Oh no.
No. Maverick said just the one. I can only allow just the one here. Oh.
EXDP. Oh, you just played Ryu. Oh, yeah, jab confirmed. Oh, that was a nice dodge, actually. Damn. Yo, he could have killed. Wasn't ready. Bruh.
Oh no.
This is fine. It's actually fine. Yup, check the toes. Could have killed again, but. Alright, this is kind of messy spaghetti. This is a little scary. Oh, this is very scary, actually.
Is he dead?
Don't get thrown.
Oh, no, he's
Okay. Oh wait. Don't get thrown. Josuke, you gotta know it's coming.
Yes, we are commentating Grand Blue for what was it, for Maverick FGC Wednesday Night Fights right now.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, and I couldn't either. I hope the stream can too.
Yo, they got
Which one's that? It's Maverick Maverick FGC Grand Blue versus, because we are for our losers quarters. He is right now playing.
Josuke versus Degachabizi. He's insane. But it worked. Uh-oh. That's a lot of damage. Yo, take the throw. He's insane. Okay, it's good. Don't do it. He did it!
I can't believe he did it. I can't believe he won off of that. Holy shit, he won off of that.
Josuke's too powerful. Like,
What? Oh my god. He's an animal.
Man, teased the idea. We're not even playing the game over there. We knew that it was coming to some sort, and like it just still worked out. Josuke's nuts, but Josuke's done, which means Josuke is heading over here.
Crazy how BZ was typing in Mavericks and is now watching himself type in Red E30 stream as well. Yo, that's like some wow.
Over there,
Fifth
photo
dimension. Yeah.
All right, BZ's doing all the typing. He's gonna have to be doing some playing, so gonna be connecting here, going up against Lord Host of Dong, fresh off from a grand. Outside the context of this tournament, Lord Host of Dong is on a roll, right? He's guaranteed top 2 in Guilty Gear. He just played his loser side, top 8 match in Grand Blue, victorious there. So he's just in the spirit of winning at this moment. So if he brings that same energy to the BB tag, you know, Jake Achabizi may have a tough task ahead of them. Do have BZ in the server waiting on Lord Joseph. And Joseph says he's on his way.
All right.
Wow.
Well, looks like Josuke could potentially have to run the gauntlet. We'll have to see.
There he is. Josuke is here.
Or is BZ gonna stop this onslaught of a man going in who's already in top 2 and is in top 8 in 2 other brackets?
We'll see.
Little thing. No pressure by us, you know, saying all of this right now. No pressure.
Yo, is he gonna do it again? Well, I guess we didn't actually tell him last time. See, this is why punishment, man. You can't you can't keep getting away with this. He actually tried to go online this time. Josuke, please. Yo, we gotta ban Josuke from player 1 side in these Parsec matches. That can't be controlled.
So apparently someone needs to essentially mash harder on the start
That's
screen.
impossible. No, that's impossible.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's impossible.
My gosh. Yo, hi Chie, let's go. Nah, but they're gonna be doing a button check.
Get ready.
So yeah, again, Joseph Dong versus Jay Gachabizi. Generally, not a lot of matches between the two. In that time frame that Joseph Dong was entering online WNFs, I don't think BZ was too much of a frequent entrant yet. BZ kind of came around in the summer, kind of fall-ish for WNF, and Joseph Dong was kind of a little bit intermittent during that time. So I don't know how many times they've actually played, and if they have actually played, it definitely was against BZ's Gang Groupie, which is a little bit of a new pickup. So see how ready Lord Joseph Dong's going to be for this. See how Lord Joseph Dong is going to be ready for BB Tag, because I mean, they're not Grand Blue and Guilty Gear, but maybe it doesn't matter at all. They do say they're skipping a lot of frames at the moment right now, though. Close Google Chrome.
You want more?
Yo, do it up the pod. Exclamation point pod. Do a combo before we can see if everything works.
Are we doing this?
Everything is set? Yes, maybe.
Sorry, this pause is actually my bad, because I just messaged Josuke right now. He just hasn't hit start. But BZ could hit start.
Yeah, these could do the same.
I think it's just two hides staring at each other, you know, subtly, intimately, just noticing each other's drip.
So tuning. No, I'm not.
Get over here.
Look.
They're looking at each other closer than when Ragnar and Kuragani are in the same team.
True. Yeah, they be up close and personal too. Yo, maybe they think they're playing. Maybe they forgot they were doing the button check and they're actually just playing right now.
Come on, get over here.
Do they think they're playing PC tag? Like, okay, there we go. We gotta pause. Don't return to entrance. Just go to character select. Please. You can do it.
Hide menu, hide menu, hide menu, hide menu. I promise. Just
Yo, you got,
go.
you got, no.
No, go sounds. Actually, go sounds. That's actually the best attack. It's just go sound.
Man. Dude. Offline. We're getting a preview of people not playing offline for like almost a year and a half at this point, and then having to figure out how to navigate menus all over again. We're getting a preview of what that's gonna look like, man. Pre-game is gonna take forever. You'll be like, yo, what? Choose music, choose stages, what? Button check, what? Should have just checked that before the match started. I can't do a button check. If we pause, you're getting DQ'd. Crazy.
Oh, okay. So BZ actually going to the Yang Ruby, sticking. Just it's been 3 years. You still play the same team. Go, yeah, there you go. The only thing that changes is your drip, but that's it.
Yes. Not only like the same team, but a team that has been possible since this game was announced. Like, literally some of the first characters ever announced for the game. In any beta version, these two have always been available.
Speaking of the beta, right? I actually, unironically, the demo was still out on Switch, and I was like, you know what? Let me see the big differences. Wow, Ragnar from, I want to say 1.0 to 2.0 is night and day. The changes they gave Ragnar was, oof, he needed them.
Yeah, he's definitely a completely different character in the way that he worked, because yeah, he didn't have any of the routes that he has available in 2.0, and you know, life still factors. But here, game one, just clearing the ground with that high 5P, backing himself to the corner, will he regret it?
Nope, Yang JB. Ooh, JB from actual Ragnar instead. Ooh. I actually think Josuke didn't know which side he was on, so he didn't actually contest right there.
Oh, nice tech, bro.
CRM. Oh, possibly dropped it to keep the burst punish. That's mine. Okay, but regardless, you are in this corner.
Oh, nice pickup too, without the spinning bar. Wow. Okay. Yeah, just holding a lot of the time block. She burns. Get her out of there.
Oh, again, believe with another JB into Bloodstone, but instead, Josuke didn't. Now he kept the turn. Ooh, back off, actually.
Yeah, Josuke's been winning the assist war very consistently, to where Gang's assists have a little bit of startup. She just swings herself across the screen. Josuke calling very good defensive assists.
Okay.
She big dead.
You're in trouble now.
Solo Yang, she's already burning. Level 4 resonance, not undoable here for BZ. Going on the hyper offensive. Ah, he should 204 AC player, but I mean, it's okay. Alright, pop the resonance. Oh, gunshot. Yeah, he plus a cell, but not able to get much for it. Okay, what's the mix? Nothing. We're playing Josuke. Oh!
Now watch this. I wouldn't even say lame. Let's just say calculated, slow-paced game. Let's just go with that because that is exactly how he took game one.
True. Like, I had to catch myself mid-commentary because I saw the knockdown and I was like, okay, yeah, he just built the assist bar. Probably gonna call it on the Oki. What's gonna be the mix? And I was like, wait a minute. I forgot who I'm watching playing. There's gonna be no mix. He's gonna back off and force Yang to approach. Lord host of taking that first game. Pressure is on easy. So we're seeing the same type of game plan. And I mean, we're all pretty much always going to see the same type of game plan from Josuke. It's just kind of inherent in how they approach it. But the difference between Scrub and BZ is that Scrub knows that and was trying to punish Josuke for playing in that way of saying, okay, if you're going to back yourself into the corner and force me to approach, I'll just make sure my approach is filthy. So BZ... he needs to figure out how they're gonna do that. If they're gonna try to mirror some of the Scrub traits to do the exact same thing, or I don't know. Running through 5 is not a great start, any way, shape, or form.
That's also one of those things to know when it comes to playing Josuke is that he actually likes to call assists, like to extend the combos. And you're like, oh, you know, this is basic, you know, 1.5 thing is that's the best time to burst. But no, ironically, he has mix-ups if he's thinking try and burst when he does a assist call. No way, did he actually do an active? No way.
Neta Josuke is here.
Oh my.
Almost. He wasn't ready! Oh my god, yeah, it's such a deliberate action to do that Yang active swap into the Ruby. You basically just want to like look with the Ruby and calculate accordingly, because it's not much risk unless you're super.
Yes. But even after like small mistakes, it is BZ's turn right now. They didn't believe in the Yang assist to do the work, and actually got clipped with Ruby as well.
Yo, I think he literally he whiffed 2A like 3 times and then hit the 5A on the crossover. He was just mashing A.
I can already see it now, how he's doing it on his guitar. Actually singing. What?
Lord host dog, ladies and gentlemen.
It just worked out for him. It's just him. That's all we could say. It's just him. I say, stop playing around with the menu. You just hit rematch. You're up 2-0, and BZ needs to do this revert 3-0 to stay alive in his loser bracket.
That is correct. The thing is for Josuke, he gets this win. EC Deku is up next. He has the gauntlet. There's actually no other matches that can be played if he gets this win. So we'll see how this plays out. These are the
So the funny thing is, right now, Josuke has to go through the gauntlet of 3 rubies.
Oh my god.
Between BZ, then E2 Deku, and then Scrub in the leader. Armor, because yes. You can kind of see how BZ's kind of switching his playstyle, using more of Ruby Gunshot to try and go in and stuff like that. And right now it's actually going for great success. Yeah,
solid rally for Jagoff BZ thus far. Oh, a whiff on the 214A, but not too much damage. Instantly pressing Ruby. Gets the throw. Okay, instantly cashing the super. Nice to guess the time. Oh! Interesting tech cat.
Oh, yeah. That was good. That was good. That was a cross up. Easy buffer. What's up? You're not gonna kill, but you can grip. Well, actually, yes. Perfect.
Good recognition there, going from that crossroad. Probably the only point of opportunity to kill from there. That's huge! What? I'm gonna say he hit confirmed. I'm gonna say he hit confirmed there. That was really, really big.
You're gonna put yourself on the board. Okay. Yeah, keep it simple. Bionic arm. Oh no. All I'm saying is bionic arm is cool.
You know what? I don't know. I actually like the other Super Boy. Look, I have a thing for just like constantly punching and supers, and like she's just walloping on him.
That's a great idea. Come on.
Well, Josuke disconnected. Josuke's trying to connect to your computer.
Oh my god, that means I need to go back in. This wasn't part of the plan. Where is he? Oh god. Wait, how do I... Oh, I gotta bring up the parsec menu. Just why you do this? Is there a shortcut for bringing up the parsec menu? Because I can't alt-tab. Oh yeah, I can hit Windows key. Right? Oh my god. Just please.
Windows keys into parsec?
There it is.
Yeah.
Control F1 to let in all waiting guests now. I hit Control F1. I don't want to alt F4, but I don't think Josuke's in.
I guess, regardless, I think we still know the score being 2-1, even if we like close the whole app as a whole. Oh, it's trying to connect to your computer again. Oh no.
Yeah, I'll just alt F4. That's gonna be the. Ooh. No! What's going on here? Oh jeez, hold on. Okay, no, that's not what we do. Not want to shut down the computer. There we go. Okay. Josuke's in. Load back up BBTAG.
Atkins, you good?
Bam! I hit Alt F4, and then the Shadow PC was like, "Yo, on God." I'm like, "No, don't shut down the computer." okay. Control Alt tilde, get me out of here. That was crazy. Yeah, I think it had something to do with like BBTAG being full screen or something. I couldn't do things. I hit Windows key to try to get the parsec menu. I hit a lot of things to try to get the parsec menu. I couldn't figure it out.
Listen, I would actually believe it more on if he's actually playing on his guitar right now. Then I can actually just assume he just get disconnected to everything.
Crazy.
But if he's playing on his stick, then I'm just like, bro, you press every wrong button for one, and you got kicked out. That almost as tragic as what? Oh my! No, I'm not reading the chat anymore. I was looking at the jokes. I get it. Okay, and we're back, but you know, right now BZ is at least put himself on the board, right? Can he carry, you know, this momentum?
Cut straight through.
Well, Ruby, you having fun yet?
All right, we shall see. Game 4.
Take over.
Let's go, Ruby.
Yup, Yang armor on that JD. Didn't get a lot for it though.
No punish on the burst. Okay. BZ busts out working out. I mean, that's one way to get over. Ooh, as I say that.
Yeah, BZ be a bit careful with this Yang. Oh, never mind. Swing away, young Beezalus.
No fear. Who told them to have a button with armor? No one knows, but it is working out for BZ as he can kill. No.
Didn't get the bar. Still, this is great positioning. Oh my gosh, just
You were mashing the tag button? You're crazy. But guess what? Ragnar's alive for it.
that's true. Still has a 2v2 at their disposal. Fatal territory characters.
Ooh, I got hit.
Rare footage of Yang 6P, third hit, anti-airing. Oh, I think he wanted to active swap, but he ran out of time. He's a Yang player. He's here. He's here.
Yeah.
Just hit confirm those into the C version, and you're gold.
An easy win.
All right. It's 2-2. BZ's running this back.
Am I gonna see the mirror match 3 times? Oh my god, please. Breezy, good luck. But at the same time, oh my god, 3 Yang. Oh no. I'm rooting for both sides, regardless. Let's see, game 5. BZ coming in with good momentum right now, with armor. Momentum with armor. There it is.
Oh, but he called Ruby 5P to keep it almost safe.
Yep. Oh. Get her out. No, you actually keep her in. You want her in semblance? Most likely. Alright, good actual grab to get over the high 4P. You're keeping her in, you're actually wild, but it is working out. Oh.
Burst, she burns. Oh, he's genius! I was like, I don't think I would do DP here, but the 2B and hitbox hitting, hide, no mix.
No mix, but you got her out at least. That's fine. You take this damage on Ruby because the big bad character in the back is healing.
It's nuts. Easy plus again.
Don't go too crazy because now playing how Ohosadang likes to play.
Oh my god, nothing. And he put himself back into the corner. Oh, the push block? Avoiding situation? Yeah, I don't know. These Yang assist calls give me anxiety, but they're not getting called or punished. Anything like that. But Ragna in, I bet that may be a different case with DP. And there it is, crossfade. So Ruby has to do it for BZ at this point.
She has the health bar, but now with all the health that Ragnar is bringing back is really going on. Busy buffer. Ooh, that wasn't even a punish. That was actually just BZ as a push hammer, but regardless, takes it 5. Game takes it 3-2. That was game 5.
Indeed, it was.
great job, but guess what? You gotta find another one.
Here on out, your life's on the
Oh
line.
man.
Oh
So
my god.
if I'm reading this correctly, there's some insane developments happening in the bracket right now. Tio, I'll let you deliver the news of what all is transpiring
Alright,
at the
so to
moment.
start off, match ended. Said GG's, and immediately, as soon as I said you're up again, he said no, DQ me, let BZ take that.
Yes. So that's a singular development. I do believe there's another development as well. Possibly.
Well, also another development, it looks like Scrub had something come up, so unfortunately he said that he also needs to be DQ'd.
Josuke saying his eyes are literally going to explode.
And I will be DQing as a no. I'm not. Where were you down 3?
Commentator DQs?
The commentator DQ.
That'll be a first.
So essentially, we have, well, in theory, we would have our losers finals then, right?
It's like a pseudo losers finals. Like it's still losers semis, but it's a fight for grand finals because Scrub is still third place either way. But whoever wins this is just gonna go straight to grand between BZ and Deku.
Yep. No, I meant as the matches of losers finals, but like essentially, Scrub's still in the bracket. I mean, Scrub's still in the money regardless, kind of thing. But unfortunate turn of events.
Alright, so I guess with that we'll be having J Gotcha versus E2 Deku.
Man, BZ really out here in the NorCal dimension. I'm checking the MS. This dude's at 14. Come on, that's crazy.
He's actually playing. He's playing in less than 1 frame because for one frame is 16 frames.
Wild.
Or yeah, so he's playing less. He's might as well be playing as close to offline as any of us could ever dream of.
Well, this is loser semis, but I mean, I guess technically this is losers finals, honestly, since Scrub's gonna have to DQ.
It's losers semifinal final because like it's not a losers final. The loser of this doesn't get third place, but it is determining who goes to grand. Who's trying to go online? When will you learn? When will you learn?
Please select your character.
These. It's been a long WNF, man. People are losing their minds.
All right, so actually, on that topic, right? If Josuke wasn't the one that did it, so then it was BZ then. BZ did it last time, and he did it again. He went.
Wow.
He tried to go online.
Wild.
We're playing
Like
yeah.
demons. Okay. Dude, I don't know. Prolonged tournament, constant air matches.
The Hilda Ragnar, yo, shout out to Sankoku
True. This is live. This is actually gonna
and the Blooming Lotus for the Hilda Yumi. Wow, having great teams overall. Actually, well, Hilda Ragnar was a team I was actually messing with. I was like, is this really good? I was told no,
It's fun though.
but I still tried it regardless.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Leave something. You won't like this.
Come here.
You won't like this.
Whoa.
Come here.
Almost dropped my mic.
That's nothing.
Uh-oh.
If you would, you won't like this.
Hurt yourself.
You're up.
This is the
Yes, Beasless. E2 Deculus. This is a run back from winners. Round 1. Literal round 1. Like, so BZ essentially ran it back with that win over Lon and that win over Energizer.
And because of the developments, yeah, I was able to just meet up with E2 Deku once again.
Get ready.
Not this again. I can't believe how many freaking Yang Ruby mirrors there's been. no Guzman in the bracket. Like,
No. If anything, this is on the spirit of Guzman was in today's bracket.
say that again. Here we go.
I hate this.
Okay, I think BZ is the one that picks post. I think BZ is on the White Yang and the Black Ruby, and each deck is on default. So here we go. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he had the burst because Yang was definitely on the brink of death there. Okay, good pick up here from Ichideku.
Alright, 2A, good push block. Okay. Keeping it simple, as very safe as possible. Kind of an early CC, but gets the sandwich regardless. What's the mix-up? Oh! Yeah. Well, that's actually a good call out regardless. Like, it was gonna get Ruby out of the mix-up regardless, as well as if he actually did press the button, well, you know, the character, and that's what happened. So, good call from BZ, doing it right back. BZ
Wow.
Yes, super to super. That's dead. Punch it. See, how is that not a cooler super?
I'm not saying it's not a cool super. I'm just saying I like the punches more.
That's fair.
Yeah, so Ichideku, he's seen the Beazless roam these streets with this Yang Ruby team. He's seen the art of the BZ Buzzsaw adopted into their gameplay to take that game one, make the statement. But we're in it for the long haul. I don't think BZ switching off.
Well, Ruby, you having fun yet?
Last time they played it was 3-1. BZ was able to find some footing, but Ichideku had the sense of the chaos quicker than BZ. So, 2. Whew, almost.
Almost a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Both of them are actually just trying to anti each other with 2Bs and doing 5Bs in neutral.
Wait.
Good call on the burst.
Yeah. Easy Buzzsaw not coming in clutch there. Those Ruby gun blast saying, "Don't you move." Cheap stuff. Fam.
Oh my
Cheap
god,
beat.
this character's a real time. Well, man should fight against one character, but the wrong one, and because of that, you're gonna lose your character. Ooh, yep. Good for sandwich. Yep, unblockable.
Oh, very smart.
Yep. They're unblockable. He gets it. It's now going to be 2-0 in E2 Deku's favor.
Yeah, BZ is on the ropes. Like, he's going to character select. Yeah, I from the first match that we saw, there was some momentum. We could see BZ possibly try to get going, but this one, it's been pretty convincingly in E2 Deku's favor. So they're going back to the overlap. Like, nah, I need Ruby High for this. So we'll see if this change works out here for BZ. Now, we saw this skill from Orax and a couple of others lately of just switching off to teams in these clutch scenarios, and we've seen how that can kind of bite. So, I mean, to my knowledge, BZ hasn't played this team all tournament. We haven't seen all their matches on stream, but I think they've been on the Yang Ruby pretty handily for the entirety of the tournament. So, see if this Tide Ruby is going to be able to bounce back. And I don't know how much he's been playing the team in general lately. So.
Hold on. Can't escape from crossing fate.
Yo, E2 Deku on match point.
Ruby,
Okay, yeah, I wasn't able to bait that burst.
Yeah, try to keep it as burst safe as possible, but I guess good call on E2 Deku to just, like, you know, good burst point when, what was it? BZ wanted to go in and, you know, look at this turn.
Need 4P, keep the burst safe. Oh, ready for the burst 2. This is rough. Wow, fantastic defense on that interaction. Ready for the Ink Jump C, gonna be punishing accordingly. You're in the corner now. Do be burning though.
Okay, me, yeah. Oh no, that was not me, or didn't let it rock, it was me, and now cannot burst. Now. Are you gonna go for something cheapy? And yes, you did.
No pickup! That could have definitely been dead. Oh, no.
Got it. This is looking very downhill for the hero BZ. 4P. What? Buttons were swung. That was all I know. Right?
E2 Deku will kill off this interaction. They're very close to sealing this out, getting to that grand final spot. Wake up super! No!
Yep.
E2 Deku takes it. They'll be able to get it 3-0 over J Gotcha BZ. And yeah, they'll be moving to grand finals with that actually.
Crazy how E2 Deku disconnected. Where are you going? You need to come back to play the grand finals.
Yup. Well, look, all in all, a bit of a crazy night. It's coming to a close here. WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 17. There's a bit of some chaotic stuff, but we wouldn't have been able to do it without Master Chief holding it down. So in order to honor Master Chief, type Master Chief in the chat with an exclamation point beforehand. Tricked you. It's going to bring up the Match Arena link. But yeah, use that code WNF letter O 21_17 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation if you haven't already. We are currently at $13.50. We're so close to that $15 mark. So if you haven't, you're running out of time. This is going to be the last set or last two sets. There's a reset that we're going to be playing here at WNF. Sponsor quest on the side. You know the deal, yo. And yeah, if you want to do a direct donation, fatten that pot even more, you're more than welcome to. We would greatly appreciate that. Match Arena Marketplace has you covered as well. Kiten Books, latest greatest manga in all the land. Multiple series to check out there. We've been reading them all night, but I mean, it's for good reason. There's some good stuff there. Lord of Life, Another World series, that's getting ready. Saki-san series. My dad's Queen of all VTubers, Uzume, or made his way too annoying. Gotcha Girl Crow, welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, and the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Kiten Books. Great manga in that marketplace. There's some keychains and charms too. You know, Azure Lane, Fate Go, Quintessential Quintuplets, Girls Front Line, Princess Connect. All in that Match Arena Marketplace. But again, if you haven't already, you're running out of time. WNF2021_17 BBTAG for the free 50-cent donation. We greatly appreciate it. PS is usually what you put at the end of the letter for a postscript, but there is a exclamation point PS that we're writing this love letter to all these direct donations. But it's for different things, for Parsec support. So you could go to that Ko-Fi link and donate money to Parsec upkeep. You know, there is no like minimum or maximum, so it's just truly if you're just feeling generous and you want to support Parsec brackets that we have here at WNF, as they are not free. Feel free to check out that Ko-Fi link, and shout out to Paul Lay for supplying us with Parsec servers. But I do have Zero Shadow Blood here. We are waiting on E2 Deku, and its grand finals will be underway shortly.
Yeah, and you know, to kind of close up the grand finals, these two actually have played a couple of times, and to my knowledge, actually, E2 Deku has managed to beat Zero. So it's not one of those mountains to climb because he have climbed it. So it's more so as can he climb it again, you know, and do it again in grand finals. 2 sets to win this tournament that we have.
That is correct. If I'm not mistaken, I think within the context of WNF, they may be even. I think they've played each other twice, and it's currently 1-1 between the two. So.
Yes.
But yeah, crazy.
Who are we waiting on?
Ichideku said just a second.
Oh,
There he is.
drink the water, hydrate, the blue sub, and get yourself ready because you are in grand finals.
That do be correct. Loading up the game right now. And yeah, this is probably one game that we don't have to guess where either side is going to go. We're seeing Susanoo Yumi from Zero Shadow Blood. We're seeing Ichideku on that Yang Ruby. Zero Shadow Blood, in order to get to the spot, only had to fight one of the Yangs in the bracket. You know, they had to fight Orax. So a different, like we've been talking about the different styles of Yang here. Ichideku, out of all the three, is definitely on that. He's something else. He's a decision maker in the neutral. He'd be going in. He makes great use of armor. Has some very nice mix. So like we saw some like the air unblockable setups that he's been doing earlier, and then the Yang throw setups as well. So not foreign to tech for their team. But see if they're able to open up Zero Shadow Blood, who has had a great run thus far. We saw the set that they had against Yo Faith Scrub. Just some great offense coming out from them.
Yeah, it's actually who put Itadeku into loser? Was it Zero? I'm gonna go and check.
It was Scrubbers.
Oh yes, indeed. Got Ruby Button and beat out the Hochenjin, and then after that, Scrub said, "Okay, I can do it too," and beat them. But they used to having faced, so kind of interesting to see. At least in the bracket. Maybe we're just waiting for an okay.
They're doing a button check. Better safe than sorry. I don't blame them. Yeah, actually, I'm a hydrate. You know, I got this full bottle of water here. I haven't opened it. That dehydrate.
All right, and your time's up because we're going on to game. No.
If you please.
Yeah, Zero Shadow Blood on the winner side. I mean, ironically enough, Zero Shadow Blood hasn't, like, E2 Deku has played a good amount of games. Well, I guess not. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the bracket wrong. It has Scrub as DQ, so I thought the Zero Shadow Blood only played one game to get here, but that's not true. They played two. Smash GG mixing. Okay, but they're ready to go. Buttons
Yeah, it's always weird when they just like one round winner and everything else is like, all right, quarterfinals. I'm like, all right, okay.
Of course, I get to fight with you.
Right. Wow, look at this stage that we can now pick because you're on Parsec. Must be nice.
It is a beautiful stage.
It is indeed. All right, what is the round start?
One grand finals. Oh, don't you move.
Oh, you want it to be cheesy, expecting Itadeku to go 5B because that will be, and that will take about roughly 50% of the line.
Right.
We've seen the memes, we've seen the Twitter clips. Good tech. Ooh, are you gonna try and optimize this? Yes, that'll be 9K.
Corner we go as well. Fantastic situation. Went for a fuzzy, just timed it.
Just super, yeah. I would recommend, I would personally double super just to get this damage. No, because keep it. Okay.
Oh no!
What were you trying to DP for? Because now you are dead. Game one easily going.
Yeah, and I mean, what a risk to take when you are in a burst or a incoming situation going up against a Yumi. You know, maybe the thing that you have in mind is that 5A, but when it's, you know, at the expense of your life if you're wrong, it's quite the risk to take.
Well, Ruby? Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Oh snap.
Alright.
Okay, so we fast forward. Yeah.
Sorry,
okay, so that's the good thing about Parsec, right? Is that at least as the host, right? We are not interfering for the game. They are playing it as, you know, they're playing the game just fine, right? So that's one good thing to know. Despite the heart attack that happened to E30's laptop.
Yeah, sorry about that. My laptop just had a stroke, everyone.
We hear it. Alright, well, despite what the round start or the early game was, I mean, E2 Deku is definitely looking better than they were in that last game. We don't need to see anything that happened in the beginning game to make that assumption. Oh my god, big jump C.
Get one to catch out, making sure no bushes. Ooh. Well, I actually traded. No, you're not gonna get it out. No, you're gonna actually take the CC.
Ew. Okay. Wow, yeah. Good on Zero Shadow, but recognizing they wouldn't be in blocks, so just hitting that 5A. Yumi's still there, though.
Oh, there you go. Wow, yes. I do believe 5BB from Season 2. I was actually on just checking it out. Yeah, I have to switch. is actually minus like 5. So no matter what button Susan would push, he is minus.
Uh-oh, she's
that's
birdie.
just
Yeah. Oh, got him again.
Yep, and saw it recognition. Okay, CC. No, decides to keep. Ooh, but we'll lose Ruby for this.
Definitely gonna bring it to a 1v1 situation. Pretty much a next hit kill scenario both ways, depending on if we got a resonance activation from E2 Deku, but that is not the case. Instead, we get a
Actually also kind of confused on why, at least like let's say jump back, because you have that full screen to work with, right? So, you know, maybe was it trying to. My thought process would be maybe trying to wait for a button, push block, and then safely res, right? But in that case, Zero one step ahead, didn't push the button, instead went for the grab and straight to Astro.
That is correct. Zero Shadow Blood just a game away from taking WNF episode 17 in the land of the Parsec. And so yeah, we didn't get to see it, but there had to have been some type of adaptation. But there was a little bit we got to see from E2 Deku, right? They definitely looked a little bit more in that game, bringing you're a madman.
Yes, actually blocking, because that's just a hard unblockable, not an actual unblockable. Unless, what was it? Zero wants to go for JC, but naturally will lose full combo value. But good block on the fuzzy.
Yeah, ready for that situation this time?
4P, yep.
Lock down. Okay, very nice pickup as well. Oh,
yeah.
Complicated curse, sorry.
Yes,
Yo,
JC.
Did you lose the tournament for that?
Yes, you did.
Yo,
Yes,
E2 Deku, don't watch the VOD, bro. I didn't do it. I didn't do this to you, I promise. E30's laptop is dying.
Died from this, but that's guaranteed. That's 2.5, yep.
Fam, this,
Or 2.7, 2.7.
this has been one of the most cursed WNFs we have had in some time. But WNF episode 17 is closing out. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but Zero Shadow Blood did win 3-0 over E2 Deku. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Commentators curses all around. Just insane play that we've seen. Some DQs, some non-starters, and another WNF in the books. So yes, either way, that does do it. Reminder of top 3. In third place, we had Scrubbers. Second place, we had E2 Deku. First place, Zero Shadow Blood. But that does do it for us tonight. Another Wednesday night, another Parsec Venture, and another BBTAG tournament in the books. Look, if you haven't already, we've been staying it all night. You know, it's been a couple of hours that we've been saying it. Match Reno, you're definitely running out of time now. That code, WNF2021_17 BBTAG for the free 50% donation, and everything else that's affiliated with Match Reno, be sure to check it out, because you're running out of time in that marketplace and everything. This was on Parsec. And just say thanks to Paul Lay for allowing us to use those Parsec servers to get this Parsec tournament underway. If you want to say a bigger thanks than just words, you can use money. This show is getting weird.
Wow.
But here's the command exclamation PS. You'll get a Ko-Fi link. If you're, feeling generous, you could do a donation to go towards Parsec upkeep. Parsec servers are not free, so thank you, Paul Lay, for allowing us to use Parsec servers. But yeah, that is it. That will wrap things up. PS4 is next week. Thank you, D30, Cheap, and Monkey for commentating here along with me tonight. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Always a pleasure talking and commentating with the Atkins. And, everyone for watching, thank you, right? And Cheap for always holding it down as the TO for BBTAG. Always the biggest shout-outs to him. But the man who always holds it down for all of us, E30, shout-outs to him, first and foremost.
Of course. And thanks very much, guys, for, commentating for tonight. I know it's been a bit of a rocky road tonight, but
it was cursed.
Good on you.
It was cursed. It was just Yang.
Good on you. Good on you for making your way through the storm. But yeah, big thank you to Monkey and Kraken Atkins for holding it down on commentary. Big thank you, of course, to Ready30 for streaming, as always. You know, and also shout outs to Red E30's laptop for sticking it to the end, just barely.
MVP.
Made it past the finish line, hobbling, but I mean, still made it past. But yeah, also thank you everyone for, you know, tuning in and participating. You know, to the players as well tonight, joining us on this Wednesday night / Thursday morning, depending on your time zone. Big thank you to Chitin Books for supporting the Matcherino Bracket Pod, you know, with all of their works there in the marketplace. And oh yeah, also thank you, of course, to Paul Lay for providing the servers for Parsec. I know it's been said multiple times already, but you know, there is the Cloud Parsec Fund that we have for WNF BBTAG. These servers aren't free, unfortunately. Wish they were, but that's how it be. So any contribution you make is greatly appreciated to keeping the Parsec servers up and running for us. And also, last but certainly not least, big thank you to Level Up Productions for having Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition be a way for us to experience locals when unfortunately in-person locals can't be achieved at this time. We're getting closer, but still gotta stick it out. Can't fumble at the home stretch. So, that should be everything. I don't think I'm missing anybody.
Alright, I'll keep this short just so that my laptop can rest. But thanks again, everyone, so much for tuning in. This has been WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 17. Next week we're on PS4. We hope to see you there. But for now, we gotta go, just so my laptop can survive another week. So, stay safe, stay beautiful, drink your water, tell your friends and family you love them, but most importantly, shout outs to Bird Gang.
Shout out to Bird Gang.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.